Yes, guys. Yes, people. Big up everybody that's locked in. Like, subscribe, all of that shit. We lost, which wasn't a surprise. I don't think anybody expected anything other than a draw, but you know what? I expected a lot worse. I really expected a lot worse. I thought we were going to get absolutely battered. And turns out we just lost. Which, you know what? We went down swinging. We went down with dignity. We went down with pride. Oh, we're in the fucking mud, bro. You know, that's the worst part of the loss yesterday. That it was actually a decent performance from us, in spite of all of the injuries and everything like that. And it's like, fucking hell. We're gassed over a 1-0 loss because at least it wasn't worse. If there was ever an indication of how far we are in the mud, there you go. We are 10th everything. Ty Dillinger settings. 10th place, 10 points off 4th, 10 points off 18th. We have 10 injuries. Literally 10 injuries. We are 1 off a starting 11. I do want to say, before we start, rest in peace to Gianluca Vialli, and all condolences go to his family. Like, it's a really sad to hear that he lost his battle with pancreatic cancer. Fucking despise cancer. It's taken a lot from me personally, but I'm not going to delve too deep into that because this isn't about me. But rest in peace to Gianluca Vialli. You're an absolute legend for Chelsea in the 90s. I wish it wasn't cancer, man. I fucking hate that shit. But yeah, send your RIPs into the comment section. I guess that's the best that we can do to pay tribute. And yeah, other than that, let me know you guys' thoughts on the Chelsea loss down in the description below. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Check out Jerseys FC down in the description below for all your best affordable football kits. And use the code CarefreeLewisG for 20% off. And yeah, let's get into it. What's everyone saying in the comments? Yeah, guys, like and subscribe and all of that. Yeah, that was all on Kepa. I don't want to jump to conclusions on Kepa because that was a very poor effort from him for the goal. There was zero anticipation from him in the moment, and he should have been doing a lot better. But for me, other than that, I thought he was one of our better players. He commanded his box well. He made good stops whenever he needed to make them. His distribution was good. He barely put a foot wrong before the goal. It's just, that's the nature of the game. And as soon as you make a mistake in goal, it is usually a goal. Now, I'm not going to say a leopard never changes his spots with Kepa or anything like that. No, I think he's been one of our best performers this season. He is in with a very good shout of winning player of the season for us. But he needed to do better there. He needed to do better. But yeah, it is what it is with that one. Kepa has played well enough for us that I'm going to give him the benefit of the doubt on one mistake like that. I'm not going to jump down his neck or anything. To me, Todd B's starting to be an idiot according to your fan base. That's according to the fan base. Right now, the only thing stupid that I've seen is this whole Enzo situation. Just pay the money or stop wasting time. Other than that, like, I think everyone's jumping to conclusions with him a little bit early. What else is everyone saying? Yep, rest in peace, Gianluca Vialli. Big up everyone in the comment section. We should just pack up this season. Let everyone recover fully, mainly Kante and James. Mentally do that, because physically they're not going to do that. There's still games to play. But if you want to mentally do that, I've already done that. This season don't mean shit to me. I already expected that we weren't going to make top 4. I've already accepted it. Just, yeah, I don't even care if we finish top 7. Fuck the Europa League. Fuck the Conference League. I don't want none of that shit. So, fuck it. Tank everything down and go 10th. It's 11th place Palace next. Well, I don't care what happens. I don't care. Just let's see some good individual performances and stuff that we can build off. And that's about it. Because in spite of the performance, I thought we played well for the most part. Defensively, Potter shaped us up very well. I thought it was smart from him to play Koulibaly on the left as opposed to right with Azpilicueta. And Koulibaly looked a lot better as a result of that. Silva and Koulibaly had Haaland in their back pocket. He didn't do anything, and he didn't even get a shot on target, which was very surprising because he did get the opportunities. I thought going forward, we were good as well. When you defend well against Manchester City, you allow gaps that can be exposed in transition because City play a very high line. And we were doing that really well. I thought we were making a couple decent chances here and there. Havertz was making some good passes as well. Have to give him credit. There was a nice pass to Pulisic, decent pass to Chukwuemeka that hit the post. Still a little bit of tunnel vision from him. I swear down, this guy has beef with Aubameyang because he just refuses to pass to him. It's the same energy as the Arsenal game, but it was a much better performance than the Forest game from him. And we're very unlucky not to score in certain situations. Pulisic got blocked by an amazing tackle. I think that was John Stones. I'm not sure. Chukwuemeka hit the post. And yeah, there was a couple half chances here and there that I just can't remember off the top of my head. But we played really well in that first half for the nature of the opposition we were playing, for the injuries that we had in the squad. I thought we did well. Let me scroll back down because I need to get through a few of these questions. Remember, Graham Pulis told us taking L's is not unusual. It is expected. I didn't even watch the press conference afterwards. I haven't heard any of the quotes. I'm guessing he said the boys gave it all and whatever, but I'm not looking at any of them quotes. I can't be bothered for it. Cannot be bothered for it. Yeah, Mahrez hates us. But I don't mind. He can score all the goals that he wants. When he was in Porto in the 96th minute, he sent that shot blazing across the bar. So it is what it is. And also, shit, give me a sec because my battery's a little bit low. Oh, I'm so fucking underprepared. 1 sec, guys. There we go. Right. Yeah, we're back. We're back. That was my old laptop. It would have died in a minute. Our injuries were worse last year and we still didn't drop. Yeah, but our team's worse. You got to take that into account too. This team's declined. Midfielders just got older. Attacks got worse. Defense, until yesterday, has got worse. And even then for the goal, like both fullbacks should have done a lot better as well. It's not just Kepa. Cucurella literally is tracking Mahrez and he doesn't stick a leg out in time. Azpilicueta should have done a lot better with Grealish's cross too. Kepa, obviously, no anticipation. We just let our guard drop for a second and that's all that Man City needed. That's all that they needed. They're too good. Just too good. We got 250 of you lot in here, though. Let's smash the like button because we've only got 40. And I know you lot are better than that. So, guys, let's hit the likes. You said in Chelsea fans, yeah, we are first half FC. Even in the second half, like, we weren't as good as we were in the first. We just got pegged back more and more, and we were struggling to play the ball out even worse. Then after the goal, like, City just need to slow down possession, really, and that's all that they did. We had a couple chances. Kovacic blazed one across the bar. Lewis Hall skied one too. I thought he could have at least put that one on target, but fair play to Lewis Hall. He had a good cameo when he came off the bench. Most of our best players were the youth players. Chukwuemeka, Lewis Hall. Who else? There's someone off the top of my head that I'm forgetting. It doesn't matter anyway. If I can't remember them, they weren't good enough. Amari wasn't good enough. Like, he didn't really have that much impact in the game, but I think that's also his first Premier League appearance, so I'm not going to jump down on his neck or anything like that. Yeah, I still need to sort this out, though. I still need to sort out my webcam. That's on me. By swinging, I mean, you know what? We didn't get battered. I expected us to hold 4 or 5. So I don't care. What else is everyone saying? Man says Lewis sounded like Potter. Fair enough, Rob. I ain't the manager, though. I'm not the guy that has to instill motivation into the squad or the fan base or anything like that. I can be a realist. Realistically, we should have lost by 4 or 5. Somehow we only lost by 1. Oh, well. Whatever. We still lost. But we move. I don't get how people are saying Havertz had a good day. Any competent number 10 plays that pass to Oba, but Oba gets the blame for his performance. I don't think Havertz was bad. I don't think Havertz was great. I think he was good in phases and then he disappeared. It's just the same thing as usual with Kai Havertz. He also did really well with the fact that City play with a high line because it allows him a lot more space in transition. And he did do well as a result of that. He made a couple of very decent chances. The one for Chukwuemeka, the one for Christian Pulisic. The others were just... It just disappeared after a while, especially in the second half. I know he's going to get another chance for that awful touch that just found Thiago Silva, but I'm not counting that shit. And after that, he just ghosted. I thought it was better than Forest, but the bar is in hell with this guy. So everyone's going to say it was a great performance from him. It was good at best. At best. And even then, you're reaching a little bit, but that's it. Zakaria, though, that's my man of the match. That's my man of the match right there. Unbelievable. He was toying with that midfield at times. Couple sloppy passes here and there, but when you're facing the Man City press, that is a little bit understandable. But him and Kovacic together were excellent. Excellent. And I want to see that pivot a little bit more. I want to see them two play next to each other a lot more. And everyone's going to say, oh, no Jorginho when we play like this. Keep it going. Keep it going. I'm fine with it. Like, I already said we shouldn't be starting Jorginho next season. If we're not starting him already because Zakaria and Kova are doing that good of a job, more power to them. I'm fine with it. Chelsea midfield better without Mount. Who would have thought? This is the second game as well. Because I remember after Salzburg, we were saying the same thing too. Mount will find his way back into the lineup though, and we'll see how it works. But I do also think City playing such a high line allowed us to be a lot better when we hit them on transition. We never really get the chance to hit teams on transition because they're always playing a lot deeper against us. So the fact that we were that good defensively, it allowed us to be a little bit better going forward too. It's just a shame we couldn't capitalize on it. It really is, because that Chukwuemeka chance really gave me life. I was starting to believe a little bit. But then, obviously, the second half comes and... Yeah, that's why you don't believe. Shit, yeah, I'm that far behind. Everyone's just started the RIPs. But big up and rest in peace to Gianluca Vialli anyway. And big up all you man showing respect in the comment section too. I wrote your report on Insta DM. Alright, I'll check that in a little sec. Big up LVFC TV. Lewis, there was a stat that out of 48 games, James and Chilwell has only played 4 games together with an 85% win rate. Fucking hell. This is why we need to get adequate right-back depth. I didn't think Asby was as bad as against Forest, but I also just don't think he had that much impact. Fair play to him because he wasn't completely terrible, but just didn't really have that much impact going forward. Defensively, not too sloppy, but still a little bit. Oh, fucking hell, the bar's in hell. It is in hell, man. Ilyas says you are in a relegation battle. If we lose any more games, we might be. We might be. If Kepa reached that cross, it would have bounced off Koulibaly for an own goal. I'm not too sure about that, Ryan, but I'll have a look at it again and see. What else? No, that's a United fan talking. Mount faking an injury to sit out the game to force a new contract. No, that's some conspiracy BS, brother. You know that ain't true. Well, everyone's and when we finish 18th, the boys get no 17th. We can't go down. We just can't finish top 7. None of this 18th shit. Yeah, bro, the standards are in the bin this season. Like, just like our squad. If you expect this team to do anything another Chelsea team would do, I don't know what to tell you. This team might be worse than 15-16. This team might be worse than 17-18. So why am I expecting them to make top 4? Why am I expecting them to win anything? Even top 6 is a stretch. And I don't want 7th. If you give me the option of 7th or 8th, I will take 8th. I don't want the fucking Conference League. Fuck that dead competition. He legitimately said the boys gave it all, word for word. Whatever, man. Havertz was shit, and usually I'm not slandering players, but he was horrible. 9 out of 10 hiding. Man said he's fucking Declan Rice in disguise. I was watching like bro, like he made a couple good passes, but then everyone just started jizzing themselves over it. Like this fan base is so desperate to wish a good player into Kai Havertz that it's actually pathetic at times. Let this guy have a good 90-minute performance first, and we can get into it. Like I thought he was decent. I didn't think he was great. I think is a little bit of a stretch. But even then, it's like if you just make that one fucking pass to Aubameyang, it's probably 1-0, and maybe we hold the game out from there. Because we don't even have to try attack at that point. Chelsea City, it's always a 1-0 game. But it's whatever. It's whatever. It's mad though, because a lot of people are now starting to say it. I remember I was going to fan cams and Alex was coming up to me saying, Havertz is fucking shit. He's terrible. And I'm sitting there like, I didn't even think he was that bad. But hey, if you're all finally starting to see it, aight, cool. It's about time. It's about time. Yeah, brother, this guy he does just pass back to forever, and it pisses me off. Everyone cusses out Jorginho for it, but when it's Kai Havertz, he's setting the tempo of the game. He's dictating the game. Ha! When have I heard that one before? Come on, man, you're a forward. At least pass forward every now and then. He did it twice. I'll give him that, but that was about it. Chalobah needs to stay over Kalidou. I would have rather Chalobah on the right. I kept saying I wanted to see Chalobah on the right. I don't know how he's been benched for so long. He's been our most consistent centre-back. I don't think that's good for him. I don't think that's a good look on Potter. Even with Asby not looking like a complete training cone like he did against Forest, I still would have rather Chalobah started. He might have blocked that Grealish cross. He might have. Big up Srinath. Big up R.I.P. Gianluca Vialli, Chelsea legend. Rest in peace. Rest in peace. Man said looking like a flip. Yeah, I need a webcam. I know I'm going to get a webcam. I just haven't got through to it yet. That's my bad. Yeah, bro, Gallagher's a roadrunner, man. This guy just runs at 150 miles an hour and with just no idea of where the end game is meant to be. Just runs. I saw someone call him on the timeline. What did they call him? Gala Greyhound or something. It's an unreal slander name, but I see it. He just runs. He's genuinely just blonde mount, just blonde. The other subs look good though. Chukwuemeka, brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. He needs more game time. He deserves more minutes. Lewis Hall, brilliant. Deserves more minutes. Oba was, other than just the missed passes from Havertz, he didn't do anything. No work rate, no pressing. But he's only good for a finish, and that's it. And yeah, Gallagher just, roadrunner. Creating chance for Zorro to do what exactly? Score, my friend. Score. You put the ball in the back of the net. I know we don't do it a lot, but that shit, innit? Do I even have the chance? Oh, I can't be bothered to get up, but we move. I think we actually got a good chance being City on Sunday. Bro, it's the hope that kills you, man. Lose that. I don't see that happening. I hope so, but I don't know where we're seeing a win come from. If you think Matt is the problem in midfield, then you don't know ball. Guess a lot of us don't know football then. A lot of us don't know. Matt will be back to starting 11 after giving what? Whoa, fucking hell, bro. Let me see. Yeah, apparently we have a celebrity medical team. I saw Nizar Kinsella's article on that, but I do think it's a little bit of waffle too. He was talking about how Chelsea players are concerned by injury crisis after the medical team revamp. But a lot of these players have had injury issues before the medical team revamp. My only question marks would be James and Chilwell, because James shouldn't have started the Bournemouth game. Chilwell was training on a bandage before the Zagreb game, and then Potter played him for a full 90. So those two I could understand. Kante has been injury prone for years, so I don't get that. Even Reece James has been injury prone. He's been in and out for a while. Pulisic, injury prone. Ruben, injury prone. Fofana, I mean, he ain't beating the injury prone allegations right now. So How are we blaming it on the new medical team? That doesn't make sense. It's a massive stretch for me. Yeah. So I don't get that personally. I don't get that. A lot of these players have already had injury issues. Maybe we just have an injury-prone squad. Maybe that's the bigger issue. But hey, let's re-sign Kante on his same wages. If I speak. Let me see. Lewis, our attack is dead. Facts. But we already know that. Yeah, bro has beef with Aubameyang. And I get the same thing too. I said, like, make a forward pass challenge. I got ripped. No, he's had an amazing game. You have an agenda. Shut up, man. Standards are in hell. Standards are in fucking hell, bruv. What else are we doing? Just let me save this shit, because I just don't understand where all this energy is coming from. It's ridiculous. Is that it? No, that's not it. Fuck it. Has there been any updates on Pulisic and Sterling injuries? Nothing yet. I guess we'll have to wait in the next day or two, but they're probably out. They're out of the cup game anyway. They shouldn't start. Even in spite of the injuries, though, we did much better than I thought we would. Yeah, bro, Gallagher is a ridiculous slander name. It's unbelievable. Steve! Big up, Steve! Hope everything's good, my friend. Hope you've had a good New Year. Happy New Year, my friend. Shocking to see how horrible a 1v1 defender Cucurella is. We got robbed in broad daylight. First half, I thought he wasn't bad defensively. It was just playing out of the back that let him down. Second half, even that disappeared, though, and he just looked absolutely shocking. First half, though, I didn't think he was that bad. The 60 million price tag, though, it is looking like a bit of a bump. Big win yesterday without Mal. You are a shameless individual, Daniel. You are 100% shameless, but I understand it. Man, it's Man City, bro. You could have taken Mount, Havertz, everyone out. I still wouldn't think we'd win. That game was a 3 point. Or a 3 points. Oh, he's injured for a while. I thought it was a minor injury. Oh, is that actually something serious? No way. Is it actually a serious injury? Let me see, because I didn't hear any news on him. Let me see. What if I type in Mount on Twitter? Let me see what pops up. Chelsea set to hold further talks with Mason Mount and Jorginho this month, as both have expired contracts. Nothing on the injury, though. Nothing on the injury. I thought it was a minor injury, but fair enough. We've lost the last 3 against City, and he hasn't played. Cup games. Shit, yeah. Oh, shit. Yeah, you're right. That's not the last 4. That's a push. Because the 4th one was the Champions League final. How many likes are we on? We got to 100 yet. You lot! We're not even at 100! What is this Chelsea conversion rate, bruv? Hit the like button, people. Don't make me do a Johnny and walk out the stream. I will do it. Come on, guys. Hit that like button. Lewis, why when it's Havertz you're so... No, I said he was good in some phases. I just said he didn't have a good full 90, and people are waffling if they think he was one of our best players. Because I don't think he was. It's not negative. It's just a lot of you guys have Havertz stocks, and you're just so sensitive to criticism. Like, fucking hell. What else is everyone saying? If he played, you would have blamed him. So yes, I'm shameless. If he played, maybe he would have found Dobber. If he didn't, I would have got him. But yeah, I don't know. That's ifs, buts, and maybes, man. That depends on a lot of different factors. Does he play well? Does he overhit passes? Does he retain possession well? Does he keep himself in the right positions? Lots of different things. Aspi pocketed Foden. Nah, Foden pocketed Foden, bro. Foden was shit. Foden was dog shit. You ain't right for that. Yeah, no, but that was before the Champions. That was before the Champions League fun. Oh, he means last 4 league games. Last 4 league games. If you mean the last 4 league games, then fair enough. If it's the last 4 games, no, it's the Champions League final. You got the cup game, you got the home and away matches last season, and then it's the Champions League final. It's 4 games. Lewis, yeah, bro, I will be there no matter what. I don't give a shit. I will find a way into that. If tickets sell out, I'm going to sneak in as a steward. I don't give a shit. I'm going to be there for that. We've got another pay-per-view, bro. Big up Triple H. Big up the WWE. Man's there. I'm there. I heard AEW's coming to England as well. So I don't care where that is. I'm finding myself there too. I want to see Lewis Hall play right, but now put him further forward. We are slotting this Lewis Hall guy everywhere. Just put him in the midfield. Like, from what I've seen the last few games, he asks more questions and is more creative than most of them. So fuck it. Throw him in. I don't care. Apologies for not speaking after the game as you were doing the fan cam and a car full to get home. No worries, man. No worries. Hopefully I'll see you again. You'll brighten up my day, bro. Big up, my guy. Big up. Oh, and this game. Okay, so, yeah, this game, the cut... yeah, I get you. I'm too slow. I get what you mean now. All right, cool. Fucking hell, how did I miss that? Oh, wait, Mount's in training already. There you go. Mount ain't never out for too long. Even Timo Werner watched the whole game from his laptop. He's a true fan. I'm not listening to this because anyone would watch Chelsea v City. That's a big fixture, even if we're shit. Where are you next Saturday when it's Palace, brother? If I see you watching us then, cool. I'll give you the proper Chelsea tag. Until then, I ain't listening. I ain't listening, bro. Hey, Louis, if you're there, bro, give me a shout. Give me a shout. This, we're getting a WrestleMania at the Tottenham. Why would they go Tottenham? Ugh. Go Wembley or somewhere with dignity. What are you going Tottenham for? It'll probably be the only time they see any gold get lifted up there, so fair enough. Maybe be a good shout. Cody Rhodes. That's just bait. It's so bait. Yeah, Lewis Hall's shooting is a bit iffy, but he's 18, 19. It's whatever, man. It's whatever. I've seen enough creativity from you. I've seen enough manipulation of spaces and dribbles from you. Fuck it. If your shooting is a bit iffy, welcome to Chelsea Football Club, my friend. Welcome to Chelsea. Who do you think should bring in midfield? Enzo. I'd rather Enzo. But yeah, I still want Benacer. Who else? Quadio Kone is a good shout. We got Andre Santos in. That's been confirmed. I didn't even mention that, but Andre Santos is confirmed. Don't know if he goes into the first team or not, but with how we're tanking this season, you might as well keep him. Give him a few minutes. Fuck it. It's your anti-Mount agenda putting people off. Anti-Mount agenda? What are you talking about? Again, stop being sensitive about these players. If they played well, people wouldn't be criticizing. It's as simple as that. I was praising Mount for years, bro. This is the first season where I've been on his neck. It's because he's not been good enough. I don't know what to say, my friend. This Royal Rumble watch-along. Let's go. Royal Rumble watch-along. Oh, Santos needs a work permit. Shit. Hey, Josh, fucking hell. All right, cool. Shit, I'll send the link. Fucking hell. You shitting your cornflakes today. All right, give me a sec. I'll send the link out. I said I have an... Fair enough. Give me a sec. And yeah, I was late because I was on Troops' podcast, by the way. That was why I was late. It was me, Monts, and Troops on the Back Again podcast. So check that out. That should be live soon. That should be live very soon. But yeah, link is going out. Link is going out. So yeah, whoever's about, roll through. Oh, Carlito can't make it. While I'm doing this, as always, hit the like button. All of that. Calm. Wait, do I still have my Insta on there? Oh, for fuck's sake, bro. Oh, gotta do it manually again. Can't be bothered. Bear with me for a sec, guys. I'll send the link out on Insta. If you'd like to work, why is my phone now the one lagging? Can't be bothered, bruv. Right. Links going out on Insta. Is that everyone? No. Cool. Right. Let's see who's in here. Let's see who is in here. Yes, guys. Well, what's everyone saying? We didn't get battered. Let's go. Up the Chelsea.
I'm just looking forward to the school trip on Sunday, man. Long for our
school trip.
Pause.
Yeah, we got City away.
Pause.
What
the hell are you talking about,
trip, man? I call it school trip. We're going to get school.
Pause.
What?
Move on. All right, let's move on. How y'all doing? Move on.
Fucking hell, bruv. Yeah, how's everyone feeling after that one? Do we feel a bit more optimistic? Do we just feel like it's the same old shit?
This is why I'm moving mad, man. This is what happens after a day defeat. We all go mad sometimes. See, this is what happens.
I think a season kick-in starts from this game. Back to win the league. Yes.
That's a good take, Alex. Like we're just good. I'll see how many games we can go playing everybody behind the ball and see what happens.
I don't think we played behind the ball. I think there's plenty of times in the game where Chelsea pressured them.
Yeah, we went at them for a bit.
Yeah, we did.
There's a possession actually.
You guys,
I thought first half, once those two players went off for injury, I thought we looked good.
We lack pace in attack.
We look good before even they got hurt.
Yeah.
I don't know. We look good even before the game started. We look good.
Yeah, I think it's because we've been playing so bad that this average performance looks somehow decent. And one point on Kai Havertz, I feel like it's lack of confidence. Like he doesn't want to take too many risky chances.
1 point.
Just wanna
only one point. Have you seen? Hey, Lewis, you might as well
let him finish his point, man.
No, I want to say I think Havertz lack confidence. He really, really does. Couldn't play the ball forward. He was scared. He did the simple things. You get the ball, pass it to your teammate that's closer to you. So he's scared to because he knows if he play the ball forward, he will lose it because he doesn't have the skill to find a player.
Yeah, I don't think that's
he looks really shit.
Not confidence, he's just shit.
I think he lacks more confidence. I think
it's just
don't say that too loud. Hardy was our best player.
It's not.
It's not a confidence issue. He just doesn't have that ability. Never shown it. He's never shown it to us anyway.
Yeah.
Nothing to do with confidence.
All of them are not confident. The only one that was confident yesterday was Zakaria.
And Kova.
Sorry, and Kova. Yeah. But Kova was shit, man.
Yeah, Kova Kova wasn't good either.
It was terrible.
Wait,
He
Not
wasn't-
terrible. It was all right.
really?
It was all right.
It was all
Nah.
right.
You
Nah.
know how many times he
Zakaria
puts
was the
Zakaria in
best.
trouble?
I thought Zakaria was better in that midfield.
Yeah, Zakaria was
Well,
way.
Zakaria was better in that midfield, but
Passes,
at the end
as
of the
usual.
day, there's a couple of players that
Hey,
usually
Daniel, you're
play for
harsh,
the
man.
team. They made the same decision that we try not to. For example, when Zakaria had the ball, he looked forward. He was never even a think or thought process going through his head. Let's make sure that Thiago Silva touches the ball before I think of going pass forward. With Kova and Kai Havertz, there were still those moments when we could pass it quicker.
Wow.
They went back and recycled it.
That's what-
Kova did that, and Kai Havertz did that. And there
Yeah.
was a couple of times that Kai Havertz did it so blindly when we are under attack, like when we are about to could attack and counter them,
And then he gives
It
the
was-
ball back.
and
He
it gives the ball back. It was so
And he-
annoying.
the other
Is
player-
it-
What
that's
are
a
we
lack of
supposed to do
confidence.
then? Like,
You wanna
Pass it
return the
forward,
ball,
man. What the
Jorginho.
fuck?
Potter not gonna put Jorginho in, didn't he?
Don't you
What
think
are
it's a
you
lack of
talking about?
confidence though? Because he
What are you
passed it
talking
back
about,
because
Fator?
you want us to keep the ball because they're not confident
That's not
in themselves.
Fatur. Do you understand that? Like, Здоров, Gali. Do you understand that? I'm not saying that it's like a subconscious decision to do it, even if Jorginho is not there.
Yeah.
But the main thing I just want to see, there's a lot of way to play the ball without thinking recycling. You see what I'm saying? Like,
That's a problem.
wow, no, that's not the freaking problem.
Yes.
That is not a problem. Jorginho is not one way of playing this midfield. That's not the only way you can play midfield.
Listen, everybody has a lot of agendas, and I really don't care for the rest of them, but except one. If you think Zakaria had a good game yesterday, with the way because he was winning second balls, he was getting tackles in, he was aggressive on the ball. He's 10 times worse than midfielders that you guys don't want because they're not good on the ball. If you're watching that game and you see Zakaria and see what he brings to the team, if I hear that shit again, oh yeah, this guy is not that good on the ball. We want somebody who can pass
You're gonna
out
do
this.
what? You're gonna be a mad
You're
face
out
online
You're out
somewhere?
your fucking mind. I would think you're an idiot, and I was
like
like,
Zakaria, Daniel. Do you like Zakaria yesterday?
I think his
I thought he
quality
was
is
pretty
not
good
that
on the
high,
ball, actually.
but just the fact
Yeah,
that we
I
had
thought he was
somebody
pretty
who
good
could-
on the ball too.
I mean,
Listen,
he misplaced
he
four
looked like he's
passes.
stuttering to pass-
he was three of
to pass the
three
ball.
successful dribbles. Like
Yeah, he was.
on the ball. I thought on the ball he might have been our best player yesterday.
He surprised me in that aspect of his game. I don't know what else you guys are looking for.
Even I was
I don't know
surprised
what you, exactly.
I was
That's
surprised.
I'm not
that's a-
looking. I'm not looking for anything. I'm looking for what he did off the
Nah,
ball.
I don't.
and he
I
was
think you're
decent on
looking
the
for
ball.
the.
But
I
when you
think you're
guys look at other DMs that we're interested in, it becomes, can he split the line? Can he do this? All this extra bullshit that a DM is not meant to do. And Zakaria wasn't doing that.
I don't think.
What do you
anybody
mean
wants
he
him to be
wasn't
our
doing
lone
it? He
DM.
wasn't splitting the lines.
What lines was he splitting?
He's
What
the one
lines?
that
I'm
Four,
talking
he had
about
four
Dickie.
passes into the, he had four passes into the final third.
One
Yeah.
more
Yeah.
time, guys.
Sorry,
That-
he's the one that found
Are you guys
Havertz
serious?
in space, and then Havertz turned back and passed the ball back.
Mhm.
We'll keep finding Havertz, and then he turns back.
The Havertz pass back, man. That was
Okay.
awful, man. He was in the front. It's literally
Which one?
almost inside the box.
That was
Yeah.
his job. His job was break the line, win tackles, play the ball forward to Havertz.
And
or
he
to
played,
any-
and he did it beautifully.
Yeah, and then that's not his fault.
Because
Then.
that's a DM's job. But
Yes.
when we're talking about signing DMs, it becomes the DM has to be able to pass this way. I need somebody on the ball who's this and this and that. That's not what you need.
I know the
You need somebody
undertone.
who keeps people alive. Bro.
Declan Rice. I know the undertone is there because I know you like that.
Declan Rice,
Yeah.
Sado, players like that eat people alive. That's who we need.
Yeah,
on
yeah,
midfield.
yeah. I agree with you. Yeah.
Right, let me
But-
go through a
I
few of
don't-
these super chats.
Yes.
Olu says Bowley thinks tanking Chelsea. Tanking gets Chelsea the first pick in the draft. Can't be bothered. Cameron
That's
says
so
every
funny.
time Pooley lands and falls on his knees, he's down. Our standards are Havertz, Ober, and Aspi. Mark the words of real Chelsea fans, Potter will go soon. Potter ain't going soon. And also, Pulisic's injury record hasn't been that bad in the last year or two.
Yeah, that was the
Like,
You know why?
That
know why
was
he-
the
It
tackle.
hasn't been that
But
bad.
big up Cameron anyway. I hope you're good, my guy.
Because he
His
hasn't
injury
played that
wasn't-
much.
Yeah, his injury wasn't a hamstring. It was unfair.
Yeah, I don't even know what he pulled, but like,
Thinking,
way
no,
too-
you didn't put
I
those
think
things
it was
in.
a
It's the
tackle in
people-
his ankle.
It's the people.
Yeah, the one play that he made that got tackled under his ankle.
By the way, that was Havertz's fault. That Pulisic.
Yeah, that was Havertz's pass.
Yeah,
that's
That was Havertz's hospital ball.
Yeah.
That's literally the
Oh,
reason why it's
okay.
called hospital ball, because it's so soft and so short the defender cannot not challenge it.
Wait,
And when
so
he
was that
challenges-
Stone's challenge that injured him?
Yeah,
Redneck,
so-
are you serious right now?
Alright.
Yeah,
Or you
I'm
trolling?
yeah. We're blaming players for other players get injured. Yeah.
Oh, okay, you're trolling. Okay, I thought you were serious. My bad.
Olu says Amari hype needs to be calmed down. Like it was his first start against Man City. Like it's a sink or swim sort of situation. I don't think
he'll
we need
start-
to
he'll
jump
start
to
on
any
Sunday.
conclusions over that.
No, no,
I
no,
like,
no,
I like his
no.
debut off the bench.
Shut up,
Though.
Tata.
I think he'll start on Sunday.
He needed
He'll start
he
on
needed
Sunday.
to he needed to come on and score a hat trick, Lewis. That's what Chelsea fans want. He needed to come and score a hat trick. Yeah. No, I mean not in 25 minutes. You need to come on. I need
You
a
know,
player who-
Yeah,
I
Erling
need-
Haaland did down his
I
Dortmund
need-
debut.
I
What
need
about
a
you,
player-
Amari?
I need a player who wears number 56 on his back of his shirt to come on and score a hat trick against the champions of England. That's what I need to do. Yeah.
Oh, man.
You guys who have a go at Amari Hutchinson for his performance yesterday, you're weird. You're just
Yeah.
weird, man.
Agreed.
Yeah,
And
like
the same
he's struggled,
people- and-
but it's like, whatever.
Don't get me wrong, he
Andrew.
wasn't good, but again, he's a kid,
Yeah.
and this is his first game against
Yeah.
Man City.
Andrew,
Yeah.
I will
Yeah,
go
I-
a step
I-
forward.
Let him
I
develop.
agree.
innit?
He's
Let him develop.
like he's a young. I agree completely. He's a young kid. He's 17. He absolutely looked out of place yesterday. He didn't look like he needed to be on a pitch with grown men. But he wasn't like, I'm not going to get on him. Like I don't expect him to be great. He's 17 years old. I don't expect him to do anything.
19.
Andrew,
but,
you know
whatever,
what
19,
you said.
even worse. But I don't expect him to be a world beater. But I don't think he looked comfortable or like he would look like he belonged by any
His
means.
first league
No, not
appearance.
really.
Yeah.
Andrew, you know what you said
thought-
that the
I thought
people
he was
expected
good
a hat trick
yesterday,
from
bro.
him. Like I
Yeah.
will go a step
Just
forward. There's the
Okay.
fans that didn't think that Zakaria was good yesterday. So
Yeah,
Are
I
you
thought
speaking,
Mosquera
are you
as well
speaking to
says-
me and indirectly shooting at Daniel? Is that what you're doing? Right?
no,
Give it time.
indirectly.
Not shooting at me. I said he was great.
If Omari does good on training next few days,
I'm saying like
next 2 days time, then he might start on Sunday.
Well, we have no wingers now, so I guess
Yeah,
like,
he'll start on Sunday for
your
sure.
options are very limited. It's like he might
no,
play.
if Mount already play training, that means that we had again front three is set.
Who
Yeah,
said
man,
Murray's
Mount likes to
training?
play.
Mount, Aubameyang.
Gallagher,
Havertz.
Mount Havertz again.
No,
Should be fun.
There's not
I'll-
enough
I'll-
narcotics
I'll
in the
turn
world,
car
man.
back on the way to Manchester if I see
Hey,
that.
you can
line.
ask Jay for that, man.
But Lewis, you
Actually,
just
I
said
would
he
be-
doesn't have the
hold on
lineup.
a second.
What are you on about?
I actually
Guys,
will be
everyone's
okay with
talking
it.
over each
I
other
actually
on
will
that
be
side.
okay with it. The quicker we get out of that tournament, the better it is for us, man.
I want to go away,
Pro-
man.
Either or. Like if we
No,
end
I'm
up beating
serious.
City,
Like,
we're
if
one
it
of the
was the option
favourites.
forfeit this game, I will take that option. Or play
I
the
don't know. I
freaking
just feel if we can get something
That's
against
cowardly.
City, then
Those
maybe we
are
could
the
go in.
places.
No, we're not getting.
Question: What is Chukwuemeka's position though? Is he
He's a midfielder.
he's
He's a midfielder. I like
feel
him
like
as
he's
in the open spaces. He's not that good in the tight spaces. He's
Is he attacking
definitely
midfield or like
should
a
not
midfield?
be in a deep position either.
yeah, you're right. Yeah, he was not good
He
defensively.
was not good defensively.
He doesn't
was
have to
not
cover-
aware.
He doesn't have to cover lanes like cutting, passing
Mhm.
lanes. He doesn't know how to do that because he's an
Whoever thinks,
attacking-minded player.
yeah, whoever thinks that Kukurea had a bad game, you wankers. That's number one.
Cucurella had a
whoever
bad
think-
game. Stop it.
Fuck you. And whoever thinks that.
Fuck How can you talking to? Listen, he was playing against
and
the
whoever
wing back the
blames
first half.
him for the goal, whoever
finished.
blames him for the goal, fuck it too, because it's a Kepa's fault.
Yeah, it was
Like he's
1000%.
literally on
Yeah,
Mars'
where's
hip.
Matt, man? Yeah,
Like, I don't-
Where's Matt?
Listen. Here's the reality. First half,
I was just
he
joking,
going
Daniel,
against
by
the
the
wing
way.
back. You know what I mean? A wing back, and he was doing well against him. A wing back who usually plays left back, right? So he was great against him. When an actual winger came in, he got dribbled 5 times, and that winger scored. Let's not act like when it's actual wingers, he gets cooked. He was good against the wing back. That was sure.
Nah,
But that wing back never
that's not
plays
it.
on the right.
That's not
So I'm
it.
not giving him credit for that second half where once Mahrez came in, he did whatever he wanted to him.
No, he didn't.
Yeah, he did. He
I-
dribbled,
No,
he
he
beat him
didn't.
every time on
I didn't
that
have a
wing.
big
He beat him every
problem
time.
with his.
I wouldn't say that. I wouldn't say that. Actually, Koulibaly was really, really good, but both of them are actually really good at defensive lines. They kept
And
remarkable.
what
And
are
if-
you, Khan?
hold on a
and
second.
Israeli what?
Hold on a second. If you
Fuck up.
actual wingers, if you think about that Bernardo Silva not as good as Mahrez, it's on you. For me, Bernardo Silva is actually more threat than Mahrez off the side. So I don't know what you're talking about. The Mahrez is a true winger. The
Mahrez is a
Cucurella
true
got
winger.
tired.
Yeah, because
Yeah, there was overloading.
He was
yeah,
look.
overloaded.
Very overloaded. Cucurella was literally tired because that side is actually the one that actually did not have the exit plan. What I was talking about when Chukwuemeka was on the field, he was not good in that defensive to help Cucurella. He does not know how to open the line for him. That was the problem. He was good in the open space and slightly in front of the box. Chukwuemeka was brilliant there. Like I can see the talent. I can see what people talking about him highly. But in defensive zone, no, he's not. And left backs and right backs did not have a chance to actually go up as much as the
But
middle.
when Lewis Hall came,
Obviously
I
wasn't
saw him in
healthy.
the second. I saw him in the front line all the time. Did that?
Yeah, because he's a midfielder, and the other guys got tired from the other
Yeah.
team.
And I would say to that to Lewis Hall being so high, he's the reason Koulibaly got a yellow card in the second half because he got toasted right by,
Because he had-
and Koulibaly had to stand the guy
that
up.
wasn't
or else-
why. Kovacic lost
That-
the ball.
yeah,
I
but
don't know
where's
about
the
that.
left back at
Yeah,
that
the left
at that
back is
point?
like in the box at
We're
that point.
attacking. He's supposed to be forward. We're 1-0 down. Like, what is he supposed to be doing? We're 1-0
You
down.
didn't
We're trying to
supposed to
score a
go.
goal.
You're supposed to go with the flow of the game, not anytime you want.
What do you mean anytime you want? He was supposed to be attacking. We're 1-0 down. We're trying to attack. How about you don't lose the ball in midfield? That is I think that's pretty simple.
What
I
about
don't
the fact
remember
that-
the actual sequence of that, but
I know.
What about the fact that our build-up play from the back was so focused on the left-hand side, and we're
Yeah.
trying to create a triangle
because of
with
Spilicueta.
triangle with Cucurella, Chukwuemeka, and Kovacic. We couldn't get out there. That's what the pressure was too much. I felt like we should have just go long.
They
were scared to pass it to
his natural
Spilicueta.
position, isn't he?
Chukwuemeka was scared to pass it. Exactly.
They were
That's what I'm
scared.
talking
Yeah,
about.
we should have
Notice
gone long.
Thiago Silva, whenever he get the opportunity, Aspilicueta was open, he would wait. He's like, no. Okay,
No,
I get
he goes the other way. Yeah, I think we should have gone long. But
No. I actually think that we created and build up a game was better from the midfield, and
Yeah.
that's why I praise that. Good, non-good passing forward, split in the lines. Midfielder that played real good for us. I don't know.
we should have gone long at the beginning of the second half.
I'm not saying like a go long all the time, but give
Very-
idea to the opposition that you can go long.
Well, when you lose your two biggest counter threats within 20 minutes of the game, like Sterling and Pulisic, for whatever you want to say about them, they're both like much quicker wingers than the guys that replace them. So like when you lose your two big counter-attacking like options in 20 minutes into the game, it's kind of like now you got to build up out of the back instead of pass up out of the back.
I was thinking the same thing, Josh, when I was watching this play, and both of them had already been injured. I was like, this would have been perfect for both of them. We would have been.
Yes.
But
listen,
that's
as good as
tactic of the
KDB
game.
is, he gives you all sorts of space to counterattack because he's so high up the pitch.
Right.
Like he leaves vacuums of space to counter behind him.
He
But
knows where to be when the left back is in trouble by getting pressed. You know the players that are high up, they give you the route. Chukwuemeka is nowhere near the Pulisic know where to be. That's why he was good in the specific areas, but Pulisic knows, and what's his name? Cucurella just didn't want to do it. I think he should have done it, even if we lose the possession. Just make sure you boot it high enough. I think there's a plenty of games like it was If anybody wants to know how I like the game, yesterday's the way we played through the midfield, that's how we wanted to be build up for the middle. Not all the 90 minutes, but if you have an option to build up to the midfield like that, plus you have comfortable wingers or really good wingers on the wings that gives you addition threat, this team is unbeatable. But that's how you're supposed to play. This is what actually Man City has. They have a really good midfield that has the extra even better when they go for the sides. That was brilliant, man. That was brilliant. Maybe it's not brilliant on somebody's level because maybe because the standards are so low at Chelsea lately. That midfield was not ever been that good. Maybe that.
Hey,
I was impressed.
Can we give credit to Graham Potter?
For what?
Yesterday?
He starts up well defensively.
Back in the fucking box.
For the past couple of days about what I've been saying in the media, but I mean, he set us up well considering the players we had. He brought Aubameyang, hooked him because he needed to.
He literally subbed the players that we have against the players we didn't.
Yeah, he needs to be better in his game management that second half. I thought Versa was.
I think I'll give him credit for the bravery. He's stuck with a back four.
That was it.
I
he's going to go back five.
He matched Man City 3-man midfield with a 3-man midfield. So give him credit. And he's stuck with the same structure, he can put it, or formation in the last 3 games. Something that he didn't do in the before the World Cup. So maybe he's learning, but it's still not good enough.
I'll give him credit. This is the first time he was right after the game to say the boys played hard, because they did play hard yesterday. If I can want to say anything positive about the game, like I thought the effort was there. But the setup, like, listen, he just said, just stay back here and play defense. Let's get out of here 0-0 if possible. Maybe we can get a counter goal, but like he didn't do anything like special by any means. Like I don't think there was any tactical setup that I thought was like giving Pep trouble or anything like that. He literally absorbed.
You didn't see us being more narrow. Like look at the.
I actually think that Mount is the reason we played. What's his name? Hazard. Not Hazard. Havertz played well.
Yeah, because
the thing is, we could play well.
No. I'm saying like if the Mount, when Mount start, Kai Havertz shouldn't be on the field. Those two wouldn't they play together.
The thing is, we can play well, but if we play the actual system with more of attacking players, then put a number 10 playing between the lines and the midfielders, then.
I mean, maybe had those 2 guys not got hurt, and I'm like, obviously, I think the idea was to have Ziyech play at the 10 in the 10 where Havertz was when those injuries happened, and maybe if we had got a chance to see like what he wanted to do with the actual guys that started, I would have a different take. But like once those guys got hurt, Havertz moved back into the 10. We brought on 2 guys. Ziyech went to the wing. Chukwuemeka is on the wing now. And then we basically
Ziyech played yesterday. I didn't think he had a good game.
He was there. He was there. 1 of 7 crossing the ball.
By the way, I don't get like a last thing on the what's his name? That midfielder, the big one. Zakaria, yeah.
Do you know any of our players?
Just like Tuchel, honestly.
Oh my!
Daniel.
Just like Tuchel. Disgusting, man. Come on, man.
Look, the only thing I don't like about the guy is his haircut, but he's decent. My thing about Zakaria, look, it's if you build the midfield, it doesn't mean that he has to be a main part of it. You still can buy players like if for 27, he can be a good part of the squad even because the midfield is not out of.
I'll keep him over Ruben Loftus-Cheek. That's 100%.
Yeah, I think at the price, he's a no-brainer to buy.
Is no
because, like you said, he doesn't necessarily have to be your. He doesn't have to be your week in, week out starter, but he's proven he can play defensive midfield in this team. Like,
I just want midfielders who can eat people alive, man. And I like what he was doing, man. But let's be honest, City were absolutely trash. They were really bad.
Was they trash or we made them look trash? Or Zakaria made them look trash?
They were trash.
KDB dropped a 1 out of 10. All he did was spam
because
crosses
Zakaria made
every
this
single
worldies around.
No.
Haaland
He
also was
was
invincible
He was
yesterday.
spamming crosses off the right side. Zakaria was on the left side. It doesn't. Nobody made him bad. He was terrible. Every cross that he made was overhit, and that's all he really tried to do was overcross it. Bernardo Silva was a fucking fidget spinner, just spinning in the fucking middle, keeping the ball, doing nothing with it. They were terrible.
Haaland was firmly placed in Silva's pocket.
Haaland didn't do anything yesterday.
Thiago Silva and Koulibaly put him. By the way, applauders for Koulibaly game yesterday. Really,
Yeah,
good
he
game.
looked.
He was good, man. I thought both center backs were top yesterday, man. I thought both center backs played really hard.
Time you need continuity. You need more sessions.
I think the Haaland striker actually helped those kind of defenders. Like Koulibaly plays well against those kind of strikers.
Those types of
Well,
players.
they know he's not going anywhere. He's going to stay right
he's
there
not
in the
receiving the
central.
ball a lot,
Right.
so there's less actual challenges for him to make.
He doesn't drag them to the channels because Koulibaly hates it. He hates the center a forward drag him in the channels. Haaland just stay in the middle. Just doesn't do anything. The one time he actually did, he actually kind of worked. Remember this one, his first touch in the game, Haaland went to the wing, and then he actually created an opportunity. That was the only time, and then he just stuck in the middle like a tree trunk.
He cannot do anything there. He was isolated by Thiago Silva the whole time.
I think he was isolated by himself. I don't think, first of all, that's not his game. Go to the side of the field. That's where the creativity comes from City, from Foden supposed to be.
Yeah, and, Chelsea would love Haaland to be out on the wing. Chelsea would love that, to know he's way out there. He isn't doing shit around the goal, way out there.
I remember a couple of times there was a 50-50 up in the air, and Koulibaly versus Haaland. Haaland was pussy out. He didn't want to go hard against Koulibaly.
I think Koulibaly won three of his 4 aerial duels yesterday, so it's pretty good in the air.
Listen, man, all that is moral victories, man. Kepa fucked us.
Yeah, he did. Listen, Kepa, that's a big. That was absolutely. And I've watched it several times from several angles. Now he thought the ball was going to go wide. He watched it go right across the 6, and he thought it was clear on the back end.
He does that a lot, actually. He does that a lot.
It's not. It's not that this Kepa fucked the goal. I feel like it's just more of a build-up play.
What?
Build-up play it's just too good. You've seen that goal though. It's just one touch.
All he has to do is dive for the ball.
Yeah, just put a glove on it. Just glove it back out.
Deflect it, something to keep it off pace.
Blame for that goal. He's
150% solely to blame for it.
Yeah, absolutely. I've watched it back so many times now. He watches it literally roll right across his. Like he does. It's not like it goes by him quick. He watches. He almost.
Yeah, he's like. He's a Spanish guy, right? He's a Spanish. No, Kepa is a Spanish,
you mind finding that video of him?
Why on earth
Kepa is a Spanish, right? What's that thing that they do over there with the bull?
Torero Español.
Hold on. Why are we
with the bull? You know, like we chasing the
He
bull.
olayed the ball. He olayed it right.
He olayed the guy. Olayed the ball.
It was a music video.
Yeah.
You can't be sliding and all that. Just take the ball, bro. Like
nobody was on him.
He didn't have
that the ball is going to go out. You should never kind of assume that, it's going to go out, so just let it. Like, no, you don't assume that. You go for
especially
the ball.
with their entire team so far up. Like, it's not like it was a 1v1. It's like their entire team is up.
It's the same thing what people saying when I can't lift my shoulder. Same people when they say, like, why goalkeepers just push the ball over when it's floating up in the air, about to hit the top bar. You know what I'm saying? Like, you see the goalkeepers always push it backwards. It's because it's not necessary risk to do it. Look, why
you don't take the chance?
You don't take the chance. Same thing with this. By the way, whoever thinks that Cucurella is at fault, what about Cucurella? Nothing is about Cucurella in this situation should be at him. Nothing. If you watch him twice, he looked at twice at what's his name? At the guy.
Maris.
At Maris, he looked at. He was on his runner. I don't think he just expected the Kepa will pass, will let it go.
He basically he's right.
Get the ball.
That's the reality. You're supposed to expect everything. Like if you're a top player, and again, we're talking about. We always go back to standards and all these different things. 65 million. He was expected to replicate, Reece on the other end. Reece is expecting it. Whether or
65
not
minutes,
it gets to
you
him or
add
not,
I
you get
think
in
you
front of the
don't
man you're
know
marking.
that.
That's just the reality.
don't
You're
know
supposed to
that.
get in
add all
front of
the
the man you're
add-ons as
marking.
well.
You're full of shit, Daniel. You
But
don't
yeah, I'm
know.
65
full of
million.
shit
It
that a
wasn't
65
65
million player is tired.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
fine.
yeah. You don't know
Get
that
out of here,
Reece
man. I don't
James
want to
would
hear
have
that
done the
bullshit.
same thing.
I would
You don't
expect
know
him
that.
to. I would
Like,
expect
I
him
don't
to.
think
Well, I expected
quality-
Kepa to do it.
my whole thing is I don't think there's much more Kukurea could have done. Like, he's on his
Exactly.
hip. Like the ball, like
if he's in front of him, he gets that ball. If he's in front of him,
He was in
if
front
he's
of
in
him.
front of Mahrez, he gets the ball.
He was in front of Mahrez.
yeah, I'm gonna say like
Then
he
how did-
dove
so how
first.
did
He
he get
dove
the
for the
ball?
ball first. He actually
He
dove
was
first
behind
for the
him.
ball.
So he wasn't in front of him.
Can
If
you
he was
find
in
the
front of
replay,
Mahrez-
please?
How does Mahrez score if Cucurella is in front of him? How?
Because Kukurea already dove for the ball. He already went for the ball, and the ball gets behind his leg, and it's tapped in. I watched this a million fucking times because I wanted to see if Kepa was really at fault for this. And listen, I don't think he had a bad. Kepa had a pretty good game, I think, but that one mistake, that's the ball game right there. Like, he needs to get a glove on that 100% of the time.
Yeah.
Everything that happens on the back post
Can you
after
find the
that, it's
picture
like,
of that, Lewis, and put it up where the minute the Mahrez scores is the what's his name, Cucurella in
Picture.
front of him or on the front of
Let me see if I can, but I don't know.
never mind, your computer will fall off in a minute.
What? It's a new laptop, man. I just can't find a screenshot.
It's the same person that's using it though.
Man, fuck you, innit?
and I honestly think based off their positioning, if Kukurea got a touch on that, it's probably an own goal because they're inside the post. Both of them are. So if he gets a touch on that, unless it's just absolutely perfect, it probably ends up being an own goal. Even if he gets a touch on it, just based off of where they were at.
No, I mean, Kepa usually comes out, I feel like, for like all those kind of balls. I don't know why he didn't in that specific instance.
He actually did it a couple of times during the game. He literally dived for those balls.
Yeah, he
Right.
did.
Wait, for what moment do you want specifically?
When Mahrez scores, is Cucurella in front of him or behind him?
Like when Mahrez gets a touch.
Yeah.
All right, cool.
Like, I already know Kukurea goes first. He dove for the ball first, and the ball goes right in front of his foot, and Mahrez isn't behind just to tap it in. But
I thought he got in front of him, but that was
Yes, I can get his
because
YouTube.
stopped. He let it go because he thought Kepa would claim it.
But Kepa is in front of him. You see, where's the Cucurella,
Nobody was
Daniel?
on him.
yeah, I mean, he's on his hip. Like,
Yo,
Play the
Daniel.
video. I don't do still shots, and he's
I
behind him
can't
still.
play it. It'll be copyright. I can't
If he
play
was in
it.
front of him, he gets that ball. Like, I don't know how hard that is to like understand. Just play it.
Nah, be
You
copyright.
see-
Be copyright. I can only do freeze frame. In
All
fact,
right, cool,
actually-
cool. Now just look at your feet, right? If that was an offside call, Mahrez is offside. If you're just doing Cucurella and him, he's offside, which means he's in front of him.
I'm talking about in front of him,
but he
where the
wasn't
ball
off, Dan.
coming from.
I'm saying, Jesus Christ.
It doesn't matter. Just don't do it because it's still
Was
Kepa's
Kepa
fault.
worried that Grealish would beat him on the near post? Like, I don't get it. What
Nothing.
did he just dive?
well, I don't
There's
like
no
Kepa. I don't even
excuse,
think he's not really even in a bad position. He could have got that ball. Like,
Yeah, nobody was on him.
He
Like,
should have
literally.
reached that ball. He should have reached
Just
it.
weird anticipation from him.
Yeah.
I don't think like there's
Lack of
even
awareness,
dive.
I would say.
I don't think there's a dive needed actually.
Just
I
fall
think
to the
there's
ground.
like just grab it.
You just grab it, yeah, exactly. Wait, guys, so I'm gonna switch the topic a little bit, if you guys don't mind. I honestly, what'd you say? I honestly do have a conspiracy, honestly, like low key. Havertz, I feel like whenever we bring in a striker, he just doesn't pass to them. It happened last year with Lukaku. It's happening this year with Aubameyang. Like, he just doesn't pass to them. Like, he just doesn't want them to score for some reason, and it's just like pissing me off. Have you guys noticed that?
He doesn't want assists. He doesn't
look forward. He doesn't look forward.
Let's just he doesn't have vision, man. Like, you don't
Yeah,
have
he
to have
doesn't have that vision.
in theory. He doesn't have
It's a
vision.
myth. It's a myth.
That too.
That's why
But
there's
even
no
then, I feel like he
fun
just doesn't pass like to like the strikers and stuff.
There's
Like,
no
I don't know.
conspiracy or any of that. He just doesn't have vision. That's his problem. He doesn't have
That-
vision. He's not really a number 10 like people think. We don't know where he's supposed to play.
He's a number 10
this is why I
roaming,
said-
moonwalking, gun-leaning midfielder, man.
This is why I said this 2 years ago. He needs to work on his finishing because the only place he's going to be able to play and be a top player is center forward. His vision is really low. He's not mobile enough. Or he can't dribble enough.
But he can't finish as a striker.
Well, I mean, he's not working on it. I don't know what. Listen, I don't know what he's doing in summertime.
He's only good at heading the ball.
He's hanging out with Sofia, going
He is
on vacation. He's not doing any extra work off the pitch.
He needs to work on his Morata was way better than him, but his finishing is just is not good, and his movement apart from headers, when it comes to like being in the box and finding the right spaces, is not there either. He needs to work on that. He's not a number 10. His vision is not there.
Yeah, exactly.
I had mixed feelings about his game yesterday because I thought when he actually got moved back into the like I think he created 4 chances in the game, I think is what it ended with. But I actually thought he was doing okay, like chasing after the ball, trying to make things difficult for the midfield. Like he was recovering the ball pretty decent.
One duel.
He just like it's just that. And I don't think he had like a ton of opportunities to like play. He played Pulisic through. Alex made a joke about the ball. I actually thought the ball was okay. It's just in a tight spot. There's defenders are right there.
That's true.
The ball at the end that lands that Thiago Silva. I've had to watch that a couple of times. I thought originally too it was like a terrible touch at first, but it does look like he kind of chests it back down to Thiago. I think you can like see Thiago sitting right there. Right. But like he wasn't God. I don't think anyone was great, so it's hard to say he was good. Like but I don't think he was terrible yesterday. It's just
sorry, go on.
Sometimes maybe good, sometimes maybe cheat.
There's just moments in the game, like you're saying, like that the Aubameyang situation where he's kind of like in a lot of like those are little moments that change games, right? And I think that's what all of us want him to be as a game changer. But
like Josh, he didn't play bad, but he didn't make an impact at the same time to the game.
He didn't do anything. He didn't do anything that maybe other people who play that position for us wouldn't have done yesterday. Like,
everyone's saying Zakaria would have played Aubameyang through, but it's just he doesn't want to use his right foot as well. So I'm like, but I think he could have maybe did a cheeky left-footed pass like that with outside the left foot, but he just doesn't have that vision. But I don't know.
He didn't even see it. Like he didn't even look at Aubameyang's way. So.
Yeah, he doesn't scan the pitch before you
like to say he doesn't have vision. Like he just didn't look. Like I don't like he might if he had looked, he might have been able to play a ball. There's a lot of space there. He might have been able to play a ball, but he had his back entirely to the goal. So
but it doesn't even look
not entirely, but I see your point.
That's what I'm saying, Moya. Like he doesn't. He's not even paying attention to that part of the pitch, which is where he should be looking.
Right.
Well, iFootball Skiller says Zakaria was amazing, just needs more games. I do agree, just needs a bit more game time before we make a full judgment. Scotty Cadet says, up the Chels from San Diego, California. Big up yourself, bro. I'm a scientist and enjoy listening to you guys in the lab. Oh, loved it. Big up that guy. City overloaded the right-hand side on purpose because
maybe you can use some things in the lab to make Kyle Havertz think forward, not think backwards.
Or maybe make something for us for post-game relief or something.
Yeah,
there's a scientist already made those.
Big up Felix saying we set up to counter, but our players play like they're allergic to the attacking box. All our counters fell apart to zero vision. Nobody attacks the box. We like spraying the ball out wide as opposed to playing it down the middle. I feel like that's
this is where I blame Kovacic. There was one time Lewis Hall is in acres of space. Just put the ball. You can literally pass the ball to his feet, or just don't put it too far ahead. And guess what Kovacic did? He played the ball way too hard, and the ball went out. I was like, that was a really good opportunity for us to.
For real.
I like Lewis Hall as well. But he cannot shoot to save his fucking life. This dude has missed like in front of goal, outside of goal, like on like right in front of the goal. Like he gets himself in great positions, but my God, he cannot shoot. Like, I don't know what game was it earlier this year where he could have won us the game twice, and he from like
Newcastle,
inside the 6.
Oh no, sorry, Man City.
I know a left back that would have probably scored that.
Yeah, so do I.
Alonso would have scored that.
He's in the tub.
Alonso,
unfortunately.
Yeah, Alonso buries that all day long.
No, and Chile too. Honestly,
come on, use context clues, man. I'm not talking about fucking Alonso. What's wrong with you?
Chile, baby.
What kind of guy is this, man?
Wait, one other thing.
Chilwell.
Yeah, exactly. Aubameyang, he got subbed up, but apparently I thought it was because he wanted to get Potter wanted that, but apparently Potter said after the game he's fatigued. But do you guys actually believe that or not?
No, I don't believe it. Potter doesn't rate him.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Listen, Aubameyang, to me, when I watch him play, he just looks like he's kind of past it at this point, at this level. Like the athletic, like the pace, like he just looks old. He looks like his age is finally there.
Yeah, pace is gone. Yeah,
I don't know, man. It's a tough one because it's either him or at this point you just keep Fofana and hopefully let him play. It can't be any worse at this point to just let Fofana have a shot.
Yeah, and that's why Aubameyang was so successful because of his pace, and now that's gone, and so he's not as lethal anymore. That's how it is.
He was playing like this for Arsenal before he left. And there was a whole bunch of reasons people put that, it's because Arteta is this and that. Like most people do. When they like a player, it's always the manager's fault. But the reality is that in this Premier League, he's been done. He's been done for a while. He did what he did in Spain, but Spain is Spain. And
It's more of a go ahead.
There was a moment in the game when
5 years. He had four. Traore had 4 assists in 4 years in the Premier League. He went to Spain. He had 4 in like 6 games.
Yeah. I agree with you too on that, though, Alex. He did have himself in some spaces though. That
Havertz just ignored them.
Yeah. It's not all. He's not all. He does still have like some ability, but I mean, when I watch him play, that's just the impression I get from him. He just kind of looks like physically he's past it a bit.
I think him and he wants to leave. I think Alba wants to leave.
Yeah, and I'm fine with that. If they can get rid of him, nobody who's at Chelsea right now really had any saying and bring him into the team. So it's like
that anyone's.
I wanted him, but I wanted him when Tuchel was there.
Right?
Yeah. I think he was so successful at Barca because of the creativity as well. I feel like we also don't provide him enough as well. It's kind of like the same situation with Lukaku. It's kind of true at the same time, right?
He was playing the same way when he was at Arsenal.
Daniel just doesn't like him. That's all.
He played the same way when he was at Arsenal in the Premier League. Like you can put whatever agenda you want, but facts are facts. He was shit in the Premier League before he left to Spain. Had half a year in Spain where he was good, and now he's back to being what he was. Like, but I should take the half a year and ignore the 2 years prior in Arsenal, and just take the half a year. I'm not doing that.
In Spain, he had Dembele spamming crosses all day long. All he had to do is hang in a box, and something might fall for him. If you look at most of his goals are inside the box. He doesn't do much outside the box. And in Barcelona, they have really good midfielders, technically good midfielders.
Well, technically, we're missing the 2 players that I actually do that for Chelsea, and they're not there. They're injured, James and Chilwell. So.
But does anyone know the extent of Sterling and Pulisic's injury too early? Or is
it looked like Sterling was a hamstring. I think at least that's what he was grabbing.
It was.
And then Pulisic, I think, is the ankle. So probably depends on how much pain he can play with or how much it swells. And I expect Sunday, to be honest with you, I expect Sunday to see mostly youth kids in that team for us.
Maybe a couple of debuts.
Maybe like some starting debuts.
Honor a run out. Fuck it.
Yes. Like there's no. I think City will probably do the same thing too. It's kind of a meaningless game for them.
3-year contract. Who lied to you, man?
Talking about that kid from City, Rico Lewis. What?
He's a baller. I like that guy.
What a player! He's a right back who's playing in midfield.
Yeah. Didn't I hear that somewhere before?
We have a guy like that.
Do you guys think our midfield going forward
better
be
looking hair?
Yeah, definitely. Do you guys think our midfield going forward should be
why are you so worried about the hair,
Carney?
I'm jealous, man.
You gotta get more mousse in your hair, bro.
Mousse? What's the mousse?
You know what mousse is. You know you put gel in your hair every day. Stop it.
You're so freaking wanking. If this is the gel in my hair, you stupid.
Listen, man, I don't have hair.
Little boy.
We know
that you don't have hair. But
Do y'all think that Carney will start more after this game? I think he might with
I don't
Kovacic and
know.
Zakaria
I
as a
think
three-man
a lot of
midfielder.
them will. I think a lot of them will start because we have no choice.
Yeah, no play. Yeah, we have no players. Like,
Oh yeah, that too. Yeah,
I don't.
of
I
course.
don't. Do we
I'm
have?
ready
Do
to
we
put
have
my
a
boots on the
senior?
pitch, man. I'm
Do we
ready
have
to
a
put
senior?
my
A
boots on the
senior
pitch.
like actual winger healthy right now? I don't think
Who?
he
What
did.
kind of
yeah.
boots?
Just
What
Ziyech,
kind of
just
boots?
Ziyech.
Well,
Construction
yeah,
boots.
but even
Construction
him, it's
boots. You
like
ready to put it on the field?
I'm
Fatur said,
open,
"I'm
man.
ready to put my boots on."
I'm
What
quick,
kind of
bro.
boots? Construction boots?
See,
Because that's
I'm
the only
getting
boots
the
you're touching
carpet
around
boots on, bro.
that bridge,
No,
man.
I'm
It's
good
not
at
for
running,
Trump,
man.
bro.
Allow it.
What's all this, man?
Chucky Mecca should start though, and he's
he
one
Yeah.
probably
COVID injury
he
away
probably
from
will by
Premier League.
necessity.
Yeah, he probably will. Yeah.
Yeah. Would you see Hutchinson get a start with
No.
all these?
In this league game, in the league game, yeah, you should
Yeah,
go
yeah, maybe,
FA
yeah,
Cup,
maybe
yeah.
Sunday. I could see him starting Sunday. I don't like.
I
Again,
like
there's nothing to lose here. Like it is what it is. Like just play.
Yeah.
If you're gonna
I
just
think
play
it
the
will
young
be
guys. If
Gallagher.
you're gonna play, like
I think
I
it
think
would
it'll
be
be
good to.
Gallagher on the
I
wing.
would. I think it would be very good to bring him back to start because he looked very shaky yesterday. He wasn't up to it. If you give him another
he's
run out
confident.
against City in the FA Cup, it'll boost his confidence for sure.
especially
Yeah,
if
I
they
hear
play,
you.
especially if
Listen,
they play like
it's-
a youth side too.
Yeah.
It's one of two things, right? You either play Hutchinson, and because he played 20 minutes and that was it. He wasn't good, but it was 20 minutes. You either play him and let him develop, or you play Ziyech again and get 0 dribbles, one out of 7 crosses. Like what the
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? Those are your choices.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
I can't believe people on the Twitter. Look how good the Ziyech is. Look
the
what
World
am I
Cup, right?
looking at?
The World Cup. I get it. Yes, yeah. We kicked you.
I'm
Just
like,
like
what am I
we've all
watching?
seen. Like we've all seen enough of. Like we know exactly what he is. Like he's a very limited. Like he's a. I made
One-dimensional.
this analogy like today. I don't know if anyone watches basketball, but he would be like the equivalent of say like a volume shooter in basketball. But to me, he's like volume crosser. Like that's it. Like some nights you're really hot, you score 60 points, and some nights you fucking go 1 for 15, and
Right.
that's how he plays. Like some nights some days he crosses the ball and makes some chances, and other days like yesterday he goes 1 of 7 crossing the ball. He loses. He can't dribble. He's not beating a guy with pace. It's like it just is what it is. We've seen enough of him. It's
one-dimensional.
There's a moment when he tried to actually pass the player, and he looks so awkward doing it.
Yeah, he's slow.
He
He's not
looks
physical.
It's so unnatural. So unnatural, man.
Exactly.
Listen,
Yeah.
Who's
Dutch league-
Mudryk?
That
Sign
Dutch league, you
Mudryk.
gotta listen. Don't
Who's
sign
Mudryk?
anybody from that Dutch league, bro.
Let the Mudryk defend his country, man.
I did see Fabrizio say Shakhtar want 88 mil to send Mudryk. Chelsea last night confirmed their interest in talks at the game. So
Yeah.
here's Mudryk.
Well,
80 what?
88 mil.
Well,
yeah,
this is
did
what
you see what they
Shakhtar
said? They said
owner.
we think he's better than Anthony, and Anthony went for 90 million.
That's
So
what I was
like
gonna say.
we want the same shit for him, and you know what? They're not
Anthony is,
wrong.
One
They're not
Anthony's
wrong.
One at a time, guys.
Anthony's not a good player. That's number one. Second of all,
Right,
this
but
guy's
look how much he cost though, Dan.
he can cost whatever he wants. That
Well,
doesn't mean we should pay for this guy.
Yeah, no, I agree. But if
Point
you're
is this,
Shakhtar,
this kid
if you're
is more
Shakhtar,
of a
you're well
PNP
within
guy.
your.
He's more of a PNP guy playing in Ukraine or Russia, whatever the fuck he's playing, and he doesn't score goals.
No, exactly.
He
I'd rather
got
spend
seven goals and 7 assists in the Super League this year.
Yeah. I'd rather
I think
spend
he's got
88 million.
That's
three
not
goals.
enough, man.
I
Zakaria
think
is better.
goals and
Thuram is
2
a
assists.
good
Where's
player.
Zakarian, bro?
Galib asking what do we think about Thuram? I think he's a good player. I don't think that. I think it's a B option from the
Bundesliga.
About who?
Oh,
Thuram.
Goram. We're linked to Goram, yeah.
Oh,
Thuram,
no,
I
please,
thought-
no,
I
no,
thought, yeah.
He
no,
could click
no,
with
no.
Nkunku. They're both friends.
No,
friends.
no. It's okay. It's okay. Thank you, though. I appreciate it.
Better than
No. I'm saying
No worries,
like
bro.
he's a good player, but I don't think that's what we need at Chelsea.
Yeah, not a priority for
How
sure.
many more Bundesliga players, bro? Come on, man.
Wouldn't you rather just spend the 88
Daniel has a
mil on
PTSD
Kavita?
from Bundesliga, though.
I
You should
understand
too.
that.
Yeah,
You should, bro.
I am, man. That's
Wait,
why I'm saying
Daniel,
the
if so,
midfielders
if
I
you
want
have
from
PTSD from
Portugal
Bundesliga,
or
then
is
why we
Italy
didn't get
or,
Haaland then?
or
Bro, in Kuku, he tricked his way into our club, man. I have to support him now. But the rest of these Bundesliga guys, man, I can't, bro. I can't do it. My heart can't take it. No more Bundesliga, bro.
Daniel.
Please.
The only midfielders I respect the leagues for a midfielder, France and Portugal. Those only leagues.
Facts.
We should
That's
go
all.
so many.
Actually, no matter
Bundesliga.
what position, I respect France and Portugal is the best. How you say it? Close enough league and physicality.
So Alex, you respect No Neck from Monaco? Seems like you changed your stance now.
No. I respect the league. I don't respect the signing.
Rom is an opportunity. His contract is up in the freaking summer.
Yeah.
That's why they're trying to get him. He's not that good.
How old is he?
By the way, I feel
6 or something. I don't know.
26.
Something
Look,
like.
as
No, he's
much as I
25,
troll that
25.
no neck criminal guy that just joined Chelsea, the way he looks really good actually. Like as a physical guy.
He's 6'4". He's
Can
big.
you imagine? Can you
Not
imagine
really.
Koulibaly, him, and Zakaria running
Big up,
at you?
Josh.
See, Josh, that will
big up,
be
Josh.
terrifying, man.
Big up.
Let's score some headers, man. We haven't scored from a corner in a long time, man. I need
We
Zuma
didn't even-
back, man.
Do you
Score
know
some
what's
headers,
good
man.
about
Honestly.
what's his name? That midfielder that we have that played yesterday. He was actually
You
winning
have to get
those
someone to
aerial
actually take a
duels.
proper corner first for us to score.
Zakaria.
Zakaria?
Yeah.
He was fire yesterday, man.
Get
Hey,
someone to take a corner properly.
Ziyech was actually doing good corners compared to what Mount does when he was at it.
Yeah, Zeke was actually good at this.
Ziyech
Yeah.
was not bad in the corners
All right,
yesterday.
but one
actually.
gets assists from corners and one doesn't, right?
Well, one is not
That's the last
playing
time
and
I
one is
assist
playing
on
all the
corner.
time.
When's the last time
Yeah,
you got
good
assist from the
point.
corner? Yeah.
One hasn't even been getting assists from corners a lot recently.
Because he's not taking them.
Hey, that's true too.
He is taking them.
What? Are you serious? When Mount is playing, he's still taking them.
He still takes them on one side.
Yeah.
No, he doesn't.
Yeah, he does. Chilwell on the one side and what's his name? Mount on the
Chilwell.
other side.
All right, let's.
When
I don't even want to go into this, but we can look up who's taking the most corners this year. It's not that hard.
I think Mount, yeah, of course.
I think Mount is.
Did anyone know when Chilwell's back? There's no timeline for Chilwell, huh?
There's no time.
I don't even know what's his injury.
Hamstring.
Hamstring, isn't it?
He was meant to be
Back
back.
to oh, hamstring. Okay, yeah.
What's this hamstring with these players, man?
It's
Ask
no,
the
it's
medical
actually
staff. Medical staff is sus.
No, it
Yeah,
could be
no other
it could be
footballer's ever
nutrition.
pulled a hamstring before.
It could be nutrition too.
Oh,
Nutrition.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So it's physio then.
could be.
No,
Could be. I'm not saying that's it. I'm saying one of potential things. The muscle injuries could be due to nutrition, improper nutrition.
That's Christmas dinners and that, of course.
That's Christmas dinners. No. Anything else?
Yeah,
I
Vialli.
mean-
I saw it. Vialli news. Man,
Yeah,
what
shame
a
he
loss,
lost
what a
the
loss.
battle.
Yeah.
Cancer.
Rest in peace. Yeah. Legend.
Fuck cancer.
Fucking hate cancer, bro.
Fuck cancer.
I think he's my first Chelsea manager when I become a Chelsea fan.
He was a bit
Oh,
too early.
sorry,
for
no,
my
that's
time.
it'd be Ranieri.
Yeah, same here.
Are you as old as
I
Redknapp?
remember watching a lot of late '90s season reviews, and I remember seeing a couple of
You gotta be that.
Vialli.
That's your first
Like,
manager.
Yeah.
Good guy flexing those muscles, man. Yeah, Kai, we know you got good muscle, man.
Shut up,
Flexing
man.
Those muscles. Be careful for that ceiling with that high jelly air, whatever it is.
Anything else, smash it. Should I
Is
start writing it down?
is that what it is, Bruce Daniel?
You know what? You Chelsea fans.
I
Chelsea
don't
fans
know
are
what's going on with that. All right.
Chelsea fans are shameless, bro.
Don't ask me about
You guys are tenth, man.
You
We're 10th.
guys, we 10.
Yeah, we're in this together, bro. We chose the club together. You know
So
what
why
I
are you
mean?
saying you guys?
Because I see you guys all smiley and happy, man. Fatur, it's not doesn't apply to you. Always happy, bro. You don't know what's going on, bro. But in general, man.
You know what we're saying in Russia about those people?
Hey, man. Fatur is a good guy, man. Leave him alone, man. How you guys been, man?
Leave me alone, Andrew.
Yeah, we didn't get battered, so I'm
I
all
didn't
right.
say anything.
Yeah.
We went down with
He knows
dignity,
that what you're thinking there, Andrew.
and the boys tried their best. So
We can hold that, innit? That's right.
It's all good.
Yeah, hold
Yeah,
that.
he said that as well, man. That's you know what? It's like remember Conte when he was like, "Oh, we're prepared to suffer." It's the same thing, man. Same equivalent, man. That's his line, man.
Just Conte was a bit more negative. He's
What do you-
trying to
What-
be a little
look.
bit of an optimist.
Is me saying that under 25 is the best thing for this manager? Am I saying the truth for what? The people, the young team is gonna be respecting more that manager than anybody else. I'm telling you, man. Give him around 25 years old players, and he will do whatever he did at Brighton.
That's the plan.
Yeah,
that's exactly the owners brought a manager like him in because they had.
The problem is,
and he's perfect for this kind of thing.
I'll be honest with you.
All that gonna go to shit if Jorginho signs the contract.
If he keeps losing,
Why?
Bowley is going to fire him. Bowley can say whatever he wants. Oh yeah,
no, I don't think so.
What is Daniel?
If he keeps losing games,
to what extent?
To what extent? We're 10 points off the bottom 3 right now.
If we're fighting relegation, I agree. But if not, I don't think
2-3 more games, and it's very possible because we have Liverpool next, and I think you have Fulham next. You lose those kind of games, you're 15th.
You think he's gonna sack him? I don't know if he's gonna sack him though.
I don't think so. Even with
I think he'll give him a slap on the wrist and be like, "Hey man, fix up."
I'm pretty sure you thought he was gonna fire Tuchel, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Again, Tuchel wasn't even a guy.
He wasn't prepared to pay 60 million for him, though.
There was the report Tuchel was gonna get an extension. Literally, the press conference, they asked him, and he was like,
I tell you, like, listen, these billionaires, they're kind of ruthless, man. Like,
I don't think Bowley is the one that the hard ass. I think the other guy.
Exactly. Like, either way, they're gonna fire him if he just keeps losing. Like,
do you think he has for example, I know they give him a 6-year contract, but I don't think those billionaires idiots either. Do you think that there's some contracts over there in there saying that like it's a performance-based contract just like a player's? Why is it quiet? So like there's a cup born somewhere.
The question you ask is ridiculous, Alex. That's why there's quiet, bro. What did he achieve for him to have this clause, man? What did he achieve? He could get this list, because they have like this.
What did the players achieve when
he
wins
give
something?
Him
6-year contract.
Wait,
yeah, but they only give it to them if they achieve something, man.
What?
He has to win something for him to give it to them.
But they already gave him a contract.
Why did the players got 6-year contract? They didn't win shit. Yeah, stay on mute.
No, I mean, players have like a kind of like players have more longevity than managers, man. And I think it's clear, like everything is blamed on managers. That's why.
That's actually a really good question for myself. Do you think?
Oh, you patting yourself on the back?
Yeah, I'm patting myself on the back, actually. I think it's actually a really good question. Do you think there is a contract in those 6-year contract that he got? There's actual could be performance-based contract because
managers don't really have that, bro.
Yeah, players usually don't do that at Chelsea either, but all of a sudden this season they did.
What do you guys think of Cucurella's performance? I think first half was really good.
Don't change the fucking subject when I'm still not finished talking.
Oh, my bad. I thought you were done.
I'm just kidding, man.
Jay, I thought it was all right first half, and he got worse in the second.
Yeah, second half he just got skinned by Mahrez. Yeah, but Jamie Carragher after the game, I don't know if you heard what he said. He was just like, Cucurella can't defend. He doesn't want to defend. I mean, I don't think that's the case. I think he's just a little, just poor at it.
Cucurella's
defense right now.
Issue. It was his
Cucurella.
First half.
Cucurella was fine, man.
He struggled with the pass.
Cucurella was fine, man. If Cucurella was from a certain different nationality, man, he'd be allowed to do whatever the fuck he wants, man, including barely run, barely touch the ball, man. Yesterday, 20 minutes that Gallagher gave yesterday is the worst I've seen at Chelsea for the last maybe 3-4 months, man. Nobody spoke a word, bro. Nobody spoke a word.
He's better than what it is, but even I cannot defend the Blondman.
Bro, he was horrible, man. I was watching the game.
How did he get the red card? Who said that?
I was watching a game with an Arsenal fan. He's like, "What does this guy is he good at?" And I was like, "That's what he's good at. It's running, man.
Just running around.
Exactly what he's good at."
Headless chicken.
Bro, he could have got a red card. He was playing like we're the one who's trying to keep a lead, bro.
Yeah.
He was playing like we're the one who's winning.
150 miles an hour.
Yeah, he cannot stop. He doesn't have a handbrakes, man.
Bro, he's a rat. He runs like a rat on Red Bull, man. It's like
mouse,
fucking zero purpose. Zero purpose, man.
The crowd, I think the crowd.
Look. I have a theory. Blondmount runs is crazy, and Kepa dodges those runs like a bull. Like when he let the ball go beside him. He thought it was better. No, Blondmount was running at him. That ball that pass beside Kepa when they scored the goal, he probably thought there was a blunt mount running.
And you know what's mad about that Kepa? Kepa just jumped like he's doing a photo shoot, bro. He barely like jumped. He's like, my days, man.
I
But
just
yeah,
think,
man.
like, I think it's a good game compared to what it was. I just think we didn't play bad, and I was happy with it. This is what I wanted. Put the freaking kids. I know we're not getting top 4. I know we're not. As long as we're not getting too close to relegation, just play it. Just play those kids, and just think of just imagine if Hall actually can play in his position, which is midfield. If he's good out of position, just think how good he can be in the position.
Exactly.
Why people don't ask what's his attributes of Hall when he plays that good out of position? He looks like Kovacic actually. When he has the ball, he's direct. He's not as technical as Kovacic.
No.
I'm gonna complain to you, bro, because like you should have got me on when Daniel said Zakaria had a bad game, bro. Zakaria's not good on the ball. He literally was better on the ball this season than Mount, bro. He was better than this season than Mount on the ball. He was doing backflips and he was doing like dribbles that I've never seen Mount do in his life, bro. Mount has that one move, the fake shot. That's it.
That drop shoulder,
Fake
man.
shot, half turn, that's about it.
Did you see when he dribbled 2 players?
The drop shoulder, man, that was sick. The drop shoulder when he put both Gundogan.
For me, the midfielders, both of them were really good, man. They literally made Gundogan was like speaking Turkish, bro. That's how fucking nervous he was, man.
Fucking hell. Wait, you being serious or what? Zakaria was calm. Kovacic was calm.
The haircut, man. That haircut pissed me off, man.
What?
So, Zakaria. Yeah, why do you hate him, man?
I don't hate him. I think he's really good.
Yeah, you hate his haircut.
What the hell?
Alex rates players 50% football, 50% looks.
50%
looks. He's right, man.
50% looks, yeah.
Yep.
I have standards.
So.
Yeah, you're definitely not gonna make it for tour. That's why when you said I'm ready to put my boots on, I was like, "What boots? Construction boots?" Because that's how close you get to the Stamford Bridge.
Fatur, you're shaped like a Subway cookie, bro. Sit down, man. Stop it. Stop it with this shit, man.
Fuck you.
And not the good one, not the good one. Not the one that stays in a good shape.
The 3-day one.
Is it me or but the kid that looks like Edouard Mendy?
Who?
He looks like Mendy.
Atiya Sheila looks like Mendy.
Can't do racism on
You're
catch.
trying to say they're
What,
related?
because he's tall and black?
No, I don't see it.
Andrew, I don't know if it's you're allowed
Is
to
that
say
the reason
Andrew.
why you people thinking that I like?
Because he's tall and black, they look the same.
This is like when fucking Alex thought both Fafanas look the same. What the fuck?
I still think they do, man. The face
Let it die, bro. Just stop digging.
You know what? I'm gonna defend Alex. I kind of saw it, but it was
Yeah.
better just to troll him a little bit.
You know what it is?
Wait,
Both of their faces. No, but
Yeah,
I know
I'm
what it is.
telling you, man.
The shape.
I know what it is.
shape.
I know what it is. That's
Yeah,
reminding me of
like
that.
the cheeks and stuff. I see
Alex,
it. I see it.
Alex.
What?
Is it Alex? Is it before because half his face is forehead? Because they both have that in common. Both of their face start from here, man.
Who?
Both of the players that you mentioned, man. Both of the new guy that we signed and Zakaria, man.
I don't know.
He's talking about the Fafanas.
Oh, Fofana.
That was super chat.
No, I actually think Fofana. No, that guy. Like I swear, man, with this new guy, from Monaco.
Yeah.
I never heard of him. I never heard of the kid. So I went on the YouTube and I googled his ass, and YouTube showed me the best bits of him, and I swear it actually made me think worse of him than I wish I didn't know who he was, because now I saw the highlights and made me think even worse of him. That's how bad I actually think that his highlights are made me watch. I think he's horrible. The way I saw it.
But Alex, I can show you links to videos that make Havertz look good.
I know,
but it's like you have to
no,
watch it
you
in
don't
real
usually see. No, you don't usually see a player highlights to make him look bad. You seem to make him look
By the way,
good.
who's sad enough to do highlights of defenders in the first place? I wanna
Bro,
know,
who's
man. Who
sad
is-
enough to do highlights in general, bro?
Yeah, it's like, especially
Like just
defenders.
sitting around editing
Ooh,
videos.
What a clearance!
No. But look, I will be happy he proves me wrong, and you can call me no neck Russian after he becomes the best Chelsea defender of all time. But at this moment, I'm just gonna troll him. No neck defender. But
Can we call you No Neck Russia now?
you can try. Do you
has
hear
got a
click?
neck.
Do you hear click?
Click.
Click.
Clackety clack clack.
Bro, did you see what Einstein said about like our recruitment? He said we're gonna be careful. We're gonna be
Einstein.
very
We're looking
gonna
at
be very
midfielders and forwards.
disciplined
Einstein
with
is
our
dead.
I
recruitment.
say Einstein, you know.
That's Einstein, bro. I said
Ornstein.
Einstein, whatever.
Yeah,
Ornstein.
but Kai, I mean, he did say that we are being careful, though.
I see that we are being careful, bro. If we are a little bit more not careful, man, we might slip below 10th too, man.
Slip.
Bro,
Yeah.
It's
we are,
slippery
we
when
are
it's
what
wet.
are we now? 17 games, 25 points, man. What if we have like 25 points and 25 games? What do we get, man? Do we get something special, man? If we are this low?
We hope we get 40.
Relegation.
If like Andrew said yesterday,
Yeah, because
we
I know
need
what
to
he
get
said.
to
that-
40.
because-
We need to get to
because
40 to be
apparently that's
safe.
the average to escape the relegation. Yeah, but who said that comment, Andrew? Who said that
Andrew,
that's the one that you
Andrew.
get? No,
Yeah,
somebody in Football Manager said that once you get 40, you escape relegation.
Yeah, 40's the target.
Probably,
and you escape it.
probably.
Yeah,
It's an
that's
Harry
the way
Potter,
it is.
probably.
The average of 40 points to avoid relegation in the Premier League.
Only
Some
one
games are
time.
45. Some seasons are 45.
No, only
Yeah,
when,
that's what
only
most
when
people. New teams that come in the Premier League will target 40 points because that
Yeah, Tony
that should be
Pulis.
good
Tony
enough.
Pulis. He's on the
That
side.
should be
Yeah,
good
thank you,
enough to
Chuck.
avoid relegation. in
only
most
one
seasons.
time has ever relegated with 42 points.
Yeah, it's only happened once. That.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So once we get 40 points, I'm signing off for the season, man. Bring on the summer. That's what I'm saying.
Nah.
Yeah,
fuck.
At
No.
what point are we gonna look at the Sam Allardyce at this window?
oh God, no.
He's gonna bet against us, man. Make money, like he did with England.
Hey, well, when Lampard gets sacked by everyone, we'll just bring him back. Yeah? That's what we'll do.
What
Wow,
about where's Gusti? Where's
bro.
Gusti?
He's getting
Lampard is
sacked,
the
man.
Lampard
He's
is
getting
the
sacked.
funniest thing, man. I remember Rory. Rory was like, if Everton give him 2 seasons, he's gonna win a trophy, bro. The only trophy he won is the first match to be back-to-back fucking sacked, man, from 2 different clubs in the Premier League in 2 seasons.
Yeah, I don't think the rule
He
is for
ain't
him.
been sacked yet. You never know. He might make it
Yeah, I
out.
never know. Yeah, and
I
Lewis,
don't
you
think he's
might
gonna
get
make
to
it to
succeed,
Stamford
bro.
Bridge. He might not make it to Stamford Bridge. He hasn't come back as a manager. Fuck. Feel bad. I think he should be like a director or something. He has a good eye for talent, but not coaching at all. Definitely not.
All right, let's bring him in as a scout. Fuck it.
Yeah.
No. He wanted Lewis Dunk, man. Keep the
He
fuck
wanted-
away, bro.
No, he wanted Tarkowski, remember?
He's
Yeah,
got
Tarkowski and Lewis
Tarkowski
Dunk.
was good at that
that
moment.
Onana
though.
guy, Sana.
That's true.
Good player. I'll take Onana.
Oh, did you notice? Lampard was like, "Oh, I wanted this player when I was at Chelsea. Oh, I wanted this player when I was at Chelsea." Now he's that kind of guy, man. He's like Wenger when he said, "I could have
Kind
signed
of
Cristiano
regular
Ronaldo."
people like this is how we'll be of any of us if we're going in that position. You
Yeah, but
want
that's the
those
thing, man.
players,
We're
but
a bunch of
Everton ain't
football
signing
fans.
them.
Yeah, exactly, man. But still,
Yeah.
Right, what else
What's
is there comments?
when are we playing
Trent says
Fulham?
Chelsea averages 25.4 points off first since 16-17. Chelsea
Yeah.
averaged 25.4 points off first since
Yeah, yeah.
probably the first
We-
time since
We
then.
have
yeah,
we
been
have
a long season.
we have what's the name? We have same amount of goals scored as a bunch of clubs. Like
Relegation founder.
Yeah.
we have less goals than Haaland, man. We have less goals.
Shocking,
than Haaland.
man.
It's
We're
fucking disgrace,
shocking,
man.
shocking,
It's shocking,
But
yeah.
you know
I think
what?
we
You know
still
what?
have more chances made than the
One win in 8 games.
To be fair to Chelsea, yeah, yesterday the only area at their part of the pitch that was better than ours was the attack, man. They just put we don't have that quality. We can just put somebody off the bench and he scores that nice goal like
That's-
Mahrez, man.
Our problem,
starts for us.
Our problem with
Definitely.
our goal scorers is that our defenders aren't stepping up to score like they have done last season.
Yeah.
Arsenal being charged for Newcastle game.
For what?
Who cares?
Yeah, but they're not gonna
some
get
points.
By the way,
25
by the way,
grand fine
did
and
anybody?
don't
It was
do it
Chelsea.
again.
The manager would be deported. Man.
No.
25 grand fine and don't do it again.
Arteta, that motherfucker started to get annoying the way he thinks that he's like a mafioso or something on that side.
Yeah, he's
But
a little
all-
inexperienced in terms of that. Yeah.
Somebody needs to knock the shit out of him one time, so he will know his place.
Klopp did last season, but more people are gonna do it.
Wait till Graham Potter rolls up to the Emirates, bro. Don't worry. We got
Bro,
some.
Graham Potter crosses his leg, man. I doubt he do anything, man. Stop it. Stop it.
One little headbutt, bang.
Oh
Ready
my
now.
god, man.
Boys get everything. FC.
Not even
Potter
one
will
detail of
give
the job,
everything.
man.
Yeah, apparently they had
Along with Arteta, bro. But yeah, fuck Arteta.
By the way, that's
anyway.
one of the best midfielders ever touched Premier League. Xavi Alonso there, Ram.
Yeah.
Love that
Yeah,
guy,
he's
man.
really good.
Love Xavi Alonso, man.
I can't believe Benitez wanted to get rid of him for Gareth Barry. He did it for 2 seasons.
That is the most terrorist thing I've heard in my life, man. Man said you're getting rid of Xavi Alonso for fucking
Hey,
Gareth
shout out to Mourinho when he says like the only thing that that Benitez's wife should worry about is her husband's diet, man. I love that guy. You remember that? He said it
Oh,
in
yeah.
a conference. He said that in a
I remember
press
that.
conference, man. Oh.
Oh my god.
Was he the
It was
one?
because his wife was talking shit about Mourinho.
Bro, Mourinho is a savage, man.
I love Mourinho.
When he
man.
came in after we
Mourinho.
won that Europa League, he's just like, that's not a trophy that just should be celebrating. Because you know Benitez won it. He's like, nah, we shouldn't be.
Yeah.
The fat waiter thing was from Mourinho.
Yeah.
No,
No, wasn't it?
No, it wasn't from
no,
Mourinho.
that was from fans. That was from
Yeah,
fans.
because he looks
That was
like
a song. He looked like a penguin.
Yeah. Spanish waiter.
Yeah, still nothing better. I recently somebody had that out of context sarcasm city video, and there's crying Ryan reaction when some girl appeared on the stream.
Which
Crying
the
Ryan.
Liverpool fan? The Liverpool fan?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And his reaction when he saw the goal, he's like, "Wow!"
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
That's Alvaro Morata level composure, bro.
Oh, no
I was-
composure in the front
I
of
was crying. How funny this shit was, man.
That is Mount level of positional awareness, bro. That's what
That's Darwin Núñez. That's Darwin Núñez in the box.
That's Darwin Núñez, man. Darwin
He was like, "Wow."
Don't you talk fatter, man. Swear to God. Don't you talk about it. Yeah, that's it.
What am I going to do anyway? What?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Artur, you should not mention. You should mention
Kepa,
nothing
what I
about
say?
awareness, bro. You don't even know what year it is, bro. You think watch the fucking. What's his name? I forgot his name, man.
Enzo Fernandez will be on the bench today. I was looking forward to watch Benfica, but he's not going to play.
No,
He's not gonna play.
Talked about him once.
I
He
think
needs
he's
to
gonna
force
try
a
to
move.
push himself. I think he's gonna try to push
He needs to,
him.
he needs to force a move. Exactly. Yeah.
I think he's gonna try to push a move, man. Which
No,
I think he should, man. Because apparently Chelsea are gonna go back for him. From
Yeah, we're
what-
not done.
Yeah.
We all knew that it's not over. We all knew it's not over.
It's not over
We've
until
heard
the
some
fat lady
news on
sings, man.
Sterling's injury.
Yeah.
Paul-
It's gonna be back for Liverpool, January 27th.
Now he wants to be back for Liverpool.
He
He's
wants
got
to
a
be,
hamstring
okay.
strain. He's having a scan today. The scan will show how long he'll be out. He doesn't want
he'll
to
be
rush
back in
his
March.
return, but he hopes he'll be back for the game against Liverpool.
I
That
think
means he'll
Sterling
come back in
being
March.
injured is a blessing in disguise, to be honest. I think this guy's been awful.
Was I the only one when Sterling
Yeah.
went down? Like,
I was happy.
I just want
Yeah,
Rice
I was
and
more
Willian.
sad about
I wanted to
Pulisic
see him
going out.
play.
Yeah, Sam, I was sad about
I was
Pulisic.
more.
I was sad about
upset.
Pulisic. Yeah.
yeah,
Same
exactly.
thing.
Pulisic has been way
but,
more direct.
I
lately.
mean, have any of us like actually was like, oh my god, Pulisic is injured? I'm like, shit,
Well,
here you go
between
again,
those
man.
two, yeah, I was
Between
more
those
upset
two,
about
yeah.
Pulisic.
No, and
Yeah.
he was the second one to get injured, like in
Yeah,
such
yeah,
a short time.
Sterling went off. I was more upset. Pulisic ain't done shit.
Bro, like the guy have like muscle resistance of a fucking 50-kilo girl, man.
That was
He
an
always
Fuck
gets
Mount.
injured,
What
bro.
does Mount
To be
do?
fair, he hasn't been
Mount-
injured in like 6-7 months, like properly.
Oh, that's great. First time fucking ever, man. 7 months.
What does
nothing.
Mount
Ooh,
do?
what a
Like that, he
belief,
never
man.
get injured. Mount. What does he do? What's his
Mountain
secret?
Dew is a drink in the United States.
Oh,
No.
he drinks that.
Mountain Dew.
He-
I
Mountain
think it's
Dew.
all about Mountain Dew.
What is
He has
Mount?
a very heavy bean diet, bro. That's why, man.
Like,
Keep his
this
legs
guy is so
strong.
durable, man. He's like, What the hell? Look at him. He's already back in training.
The pie and mash keeps your bones.
I thought Potter dropped him for like tactical reasons, but no, he was actually injured. What the heck?
When you dance all the time on TikTok, you kind
How
of
can he drop Mount? Man, he said Mount loves to play. He will
Bro,
never do
you know what I thought when I saw that injury? I was like, he faked
After
it.
that
He knows he's
forcing,
gonna
I
drop a stinker, bro. He faked it. He doesn't want to play, man.
Yeah, but when I said Jorginho done that, no, it was a lie. Remember when people saying Jorginho was injured?
Did you guys see
Conte
the
was there?
reports?
Yeah, but he played.
That Jorginho and Mount are gonna get Jorginho and Mount are gonna meet for contract talks this year.
I just want to see the world burn,
Yeah.
bro.
Kante as well. And Kante.
And Kante.
TL is going to be completely in meltdown.
The two
Yeah.
extremes.
At this
the two
point, I
extremes
just want
against each other.
Jorginho to re-sign because I want to watch the timeline that day.
Oh, Mike
No,
Green.
no.
Hey, you know
Lewis,
what?
just let me see it.
Lewis,
For
have
me-
you-
I love
For
it,
me-
and I think I deserve.
I want to watch
I'll
Mike
gladly-
Green's space on Twitter after that.
I'll gladly sacrifice Jorginho for Mount, man. I'm not gonna lie,
I'm
man.
gonna look Google Maps for satellite image in South Carolina for the day Jorginho signs a new contract for for human combustion. That's what I'm gonna look for, man.
It's gonna hear a loud explosion, bro.
I was on one of the Mike Green spaces. My God, this guy hates Jorginho. How hot he resigning.
Bro, did you see on today in the morning? People were like, "Oh, spaces are done." I'm like, "Yeah, nice, bro. Go outside, go sit on the grass, go for lunch, man. Do something else, bro." They were like, "Oh my days."
I was
No,
like, what
exactly.
happened?
People are
Like,
stick your
tweeting
head out
Elon
the
Musk,
window.
bro. Like Elon Musk is gonna be like, "Oh, I'm sorry, sir."
Stick your head out
Random
the
guy
window,
from
man.
London. I'm just gonna go ahead and fix it right now, man.
Yeah.
Fucking
Go
idiots.
go
man.
outside in your garden. You don't need to go in spaces.
Jesus Christ, man.
people in London don't know what garden is. We're
They
living
do
it
have
like
gardens, man.
sardines.
They just get stabbed in them, man.
Just stick your head out the window.
Oh my god.
Whoa.
Oh my god. Jesus.
Oh my God.
I see Chelsea Fan TV finally got somebody from the team say watch Chelsea Fan TV.
Who did?
Fofana's on
Yeah,
it.
Fofana.
Which
They got
Fofana?
Todd
The
Bowley in
expensive
Saudi.
one or the discounted one? Which one? The good one or the 19-year-old one?
I'm not sure
Which
actually.
depends on the good one.
Yeah.
Are you guys
Which one?
looking for Andre Santos? You think he's gonna, with the injuries that we have, he might actually get a chance to play?
Oh, I don't give a shit, man. Honestly, I don't give a shit. I don't care, man.
Hey,
wanna
maybe
see
he'll be fit. Maybe he'll be sorted in time for the City game. Give him a little sink or swim treatment. You never know. Yeah, I'm not too sure. Not too sure. Let me see if there's any other news. We're gonna keep it wrapping for a couple minutes, and we're gonna raid Flawless's stream. So let me just check if there's anything else in here.
Somebody put the picture of YouTube saying 25 minutes of hardcore workout, and we put
the Conor Gallagher one.
Conor Gallagher picture.
He does just come on and just do circuit training.
Bro,
Just
yeah,
hella
just
running
cardio. It's like high interval training.
Workout, no equipment, intense.
That is a circuit trainer, bro. That is
Duracell
mad.
money, bro.
He tries too much. He's so shit. He needs to come.
It's like just
I mean,
slow
he's
down
not
a
shit. I
little
think
bit.
he's just
Calm down. I literally thought he was gonna-
You know what Gallagher is like? Gallagher is like that guy who's not packing, man. Who's a small dick who's trying to like his best to satisfy, but he can't do it, man, because he doesn't have the
He's
ability,
trying to
man.
make
That's
up
Gallagher,
for it
bro.
with good stamina.
Exactly, man. With all the movements that did you know?
Yeah.
A1 slander name, Gallagher Greyhound. That's
Gallagher. No, I thought he was already on a yellow.
ridiculous.
He was. He was
No,
on
I
a
thought-
yellow.
Right. I thought after that Stones tackle, I thought he was gonna get a red, but I guess they didn't give a yellow. He got a ball, I guess. But yeah.
And you know, he tried again. The ball nearly went out, and he tried to tackle Stones again. Like, dude.
Yeah.
Let
I thought he was
go.
gonna get a second yellow. Yeah.
Wait, he was already on a yellow with that one?
Yeah, he was. Yeah. When
Yeah,
he
he was.
Stones, yeah, he was.
I guess
yeah,
he
he
was.
got
I
the
can't
yellow
remember.
like literally the first tackle he played.
Oh my god!
Bro,
and he
that-
pushed
that
Rodri
guy,
too. That's
man.
like
That's
yeah,
his
nothing,
second
yeah.
poor sub appearance as well. Like, he was atrocious when he came on.
Honestly, like, what do you guys? Would you guys like? For me, I would get rid of him.
Yeah, easy.
And Ruben Loftus-Cheek.
Well, if you
ASAP,
can,
man.
if people complaining paying 120 million for Enzo, fine.
Yeah, sell them both.
If you
man.
sell a couple of those players, that fee wouldn't be that big.
No, yeah.
Yeah, for
Or
me,
swap
Connor
deal.
is a no-brainer to sell. He's young, and someone is gonna want him.
We're getting good cash. We're getting good
Lewis,
amount of money.
somebody sent a stupid super chat. Can you read it? It's a very stupid statement, but you have to be
Oh,
appreciative.
pick up
You know?
the super chat. No, Europe will win the league in 2024. Trust the
There
process.
we go, man.
Super one.
Trust the
Super
plan, not
Graham
the
Potter's
process.
taking us to the very top, bro.
Can you read, Lewis?
Very
It says trust the plan, not the process.
Same thing.
Oh, it
man.
says
Same shit.
plan, process. I don't care, man.
Yeah, I
still
see. You know
believe.
your ABDs too.
I saw a message that says Enzo's not even on the bench tonight.
No, he's never in the squad. No.
Yeah, he doesn't want
got
to play.
his-
He doesn't wanna
He
play
got
for them,
his
man.
feelings hurt.
And preparing.
Think about that yourself. Yeah, a company comes in and says we're gonna pay you £300,000 a week. I'm just making it up, and then your current job want to keep you, and they're offering you £60,000 a week. You're like, no, fuck that. I want to go to the other job where I can get paid more.
Yeah, bro. But you know what's funny? When the Chelsea tried to offer them like 2 players, in my head I was like, Bolly thinks it's the draft, bro.
Yeah, always does that.
He's trying to trade the players, man.
Does he
Oh,
think
my
Ziyech want to go to Benfica? Like what?
He's like, who did he try to? It was Ziyech, who else?
Ziyech, Andrew Santos, and Fofana on loan.
I'm like, bro, I didn't even. Probably like the Benfica owner was like, I didn't even watch any of those play, man. It's like that picture. This guy's like, oh, he's trying to buy a Red Bull. It's like £2. He's like, give him like 130, bro. Here you go, bro. That's it. It's ridiculous, man.
All right, boys. I'll see you later. I'm hungry.
Yeah,
I gotta go to work. Thank you guys. Appreciate it.
Yeah, no
See ya.
worries, bro. I'm gonna go through a few more of the comments and then we're gonna wrap up. I said I'm happy with the Champions League record, but the Premier League record is getting embarrassing for us to watch. Yo, we might make the quarters in the Champions League. We might make the quarters. Probably not going any further than that, unless we manage to. I don't imagine we get Benfica in the quarters. Or
What if we do win it, man? What if we win the Champions League, man?
I don't think this squad's capable of that sort of miracle.
Can I ask what
think
Champions League record are you talking about? Because
we want.
I'm not even too sure. I was just talking about how far we could get in the
apart from when we've won it, the 12 and 21, the only decent run we've had in the Champions League is 13-14, right? So
yeah,
but Andrew, you know Chelsea fans, they like to overplay every achievement we have now.
One quarter-final finish.
The record between 04 and 12, fine, yeah. Semi-finals, final, and a win, no problem. But since then, we've not even been in Europe. We've not even been in a competition a few times. Not even been in Europe, and we got smashed out the last 16. So
just PSG, Barca, and Bayern's little whipping boys.
Exactly. Our record in Europe. Our record in
Bro,
Champions League. When we run it,
I saw something crazy. Yeah, Thiago Silva had an average rating of 8, like through the whole Champions League campaign for us. That's mad, man.
Thiago Silva's our only.
Yeah, he's the one who won us the Champions League for me, man. He's been so consistent. Like, he's the one who's done everything.
Thiago Silva's that guy, bro. Fucking crazy. But yeah, guys, we are going to wrap up. I'm going to be on Flawless's channel for about 30 minutes. So head over there. We're literally raiding them now. So guys, don't go anywhere, people. Don't go anywhere. Big up everyone that's locked in, though. Like and subscribe. It has been the City review. Tomorrow, it's the City preview. So check it out, people. Like and subscribe. And as always, up the Chelsea.